as first heard on BBC Radio 4. The Defector by Eric Saward. The Defector by Eric Saward.
Section 3. Mr. Greer's in conference, sir. He's with the controller. I don't know, sir. I think the best thing I can do is to get him to ring you back. No, his secretary isn't in today. Right, sir. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Head of records. He's so offhand.
Yeah. Did you know his youngest son had applied to join the service?
Really?
Yes. And Miller was saying that his application's been referred for further investigation.
Good heavens, why?
Well, apparently the sister of his current girlfriend's a member of the Socialist Workers' Party. And you know what the head of recruitment thinks of that little lot.
Have they established a positive association?
I don't think so.
And I think he's being unfair.
Oh, yeah, I agree, but you can't tell him that. I mean, he's getting so bad he's postponed yet again the annual recruitment from Cambridge. Apparently too many of the recommended candidates have proved unsuitable after further investigation. I mean, what is the poor chap going to do if he can't rely on Oxbridge to restock the Secret Service?
I'm surprised that he does. It's let him down in the past. Perhaps it's about time we did let a little red brick blood into the system.
You must be joking. The head of recruitment's an out-and-out snob. You know, I'm convinced the reason he despises Greer so much is simply because he went to St. Andrews and then had the audacity to become a section leader.
And it's about time we recruited a new head of recruitment.
I've always liked this office. It has one of the best views in the building.
Aye, it's not bad.
You also keep one of the best malt whiskies I've ever tasted. Don't know why this brand isn't sold here.
The Scots are a canny race. We export the inferior stuff to England, claiming it's the best, and we keep the more select brands for home consumption. Help yourself.
Oh, sure.
We're also a very curious race. By that I mean inquisitive, what the English might call nosy.
What do you mean?
I'm curious as to the purpose of your visit. You've been here 15 minutes and not said a word. That's very worrying, especially as it's not every day of the week my controller pops in to sup my whiskey and covet my view.
You're right. Something is amiss. It's to do with the Meyer defection.
Yes?
When we were interrogating him, how many people did you have researching the accuracy of his utterances?
Oh, I suppose the whole section must have been involved at one time or another. As you recall, he had a great deal to say.
I do indeed, but unfortunately, most of it has been rendered useless. A transcript of his interrogation has been transmitted back to the other side.
By whom?
We don't know, except that it might be someone in this section.
Oh, come away. How could it be?
The security section has been aware of a leakage of information from one or other of my sections for quite some time.
Why do they think it's from here?
We have a man in East German intelligence. A very reliable man, I might add. He's seen Meyer's file, or at least the photocopy of it.
Well, that proves nothing. The file could as easily have been copied in archives.
It isn't a photocopy of the archives transcript, but the working copy, prior to final typing, assembled in this section. He was quite adamant about that.
It's not possible. There are nearly 1,000 pages to that file.
It makes it all the more terrifying. And if someone is organized well enough to be able to copy so many sheets of paper, what else has been transmitted?
Oh, I cannot believe it.
How many people had access to the completed file?
Very few. Myself, my secretary, one or two of my senior people.
Can you supply an exact list?
No.
Why not?
Well, the sheer volume of work made it impossible to keep track of every single page all the time. I had to organize my section into shifts to cope with the huge amount of information being sent down for verification. Some of my people were working 16 hours a day.
All secret documents must be signed for. Without exception. You know that well enough.
If we'd been given more than 10 minutes' notice, we would have been able to organize ourselves a little better. You are aware that the security section knew Meyer was defecting 3 weeks before he set foot in the country.
You know very well we can't advertise a defection.
Ah, that's always the excuse. The security people leave everything until the last minute and then expect us to produce miracles for them. We're a research section. We need time to organize ourselves.
It still doesn't excuse your lack of security.
Then I'm sorry, sir.
You realize there'll have to be an investigation.
I do.
I've appointed John Harvey to lead it. I believe you know him. You'll get to know him better. Have lunch together. You need all the help you can give him.
Oh, blast.
What's the matter?
Do you have the C316A? That was my last.
Oh, I think so. What are you indenting for?
A new typewriter.
What's the matter with that one?
I suppose you know that most of the other sections have been issued with new typewriters?
No, I didn't.
Well, they have. Now, we're a research section. Our machines get twice the use, yet we're the last to be re-equipped.
Yeah. Here you are.
Oh, so.
You better indent for some more C316As while you're about it. Now, come in.
Morning, sir. When do you sign for this?
What is it?
Don't know, sir. It's from Section 1, Special Priority.
Do you need Mr. Greer's signature?
No, sir. Just a signature.
Right. There you are.
Thanks, sir.
What is it?
I don't know. Good heavens. Listen to this. It is imperative a meeting is arranged with Section Leader Greer as soon as possible. Affirmative reply via Albert Memorial immediately. Scrooge.
When was it picked up?
Just a moment. There's the info sheet. An hour ago. From the Albert Memorial dead letter box.
Can I have a look?
Oh,
Well, this isn't the original note, is it?
it's the translation. The original's in German. Here's a photocopy.
I wonder why he sent it to Greer.
I don't know. I suppose I'd better go and see him and find out.
Well, I cannot say why he's writing to me. In fact, I'd go as far as to say I find it most peculiar. We're not an operational section.
Perhaps Scrooge knows you.
Aye, but from where, I wonder? And if he does know me, why doesn't he give some clue as to his identity?
Do we reply?
What do you think?
I think we should.
All right.
You seem doubtful.
Well, it's all a wee bit melodramatic, what with code names and clandestine meetings hinted at. You can almost see the wet cobblestones in old Vienna and hear the zither music in the wind.
I know what you mean, sir.
So, go carefully. It certainly wouldn't be the first time some cocky student had attempted to humiliate the service.
True, but the person who wrote that note knows the code name and site of one of our dead letter boxes. I would think it worth a meeting just to find out where they acquired that information.
Yes, of course.
Shall I get onto the security section?
No, I'll clear it with them so that you can arrange the meeting.
Me? Why?
Just in case it is a hoax. I don't want to be the laughing stock of the department.
Won't security object? They'll say it's work for a trained man.
I thought you were a trained man.
Well, I am, but I haven't been operational for ages.
Then it's about time we allowed you to scrape a little rust from your experience. I'll speak to the controller.
All right, sir, if that's what you want.
And involve Peters in this as well. The exercise might take his mind off gossip and intersection intrigues.
How long is it since you were operational?
5 years.
How'd you like to make a dead letter drop?
For Greer?
Yes.
Why not? Yeah, it could be fun.
Sure? Really? He was being very careful. Okay, thank you very much. That's a lot of help.
What?
Forensic report on Scrooge's letter. All it says is that the note was written on an electric typewriter, as yet make unknown.
Any prints?
No, just smudges. Sure? Yes, sir. Oh, good. Yes. Yes, I've already written the reply. In German. Yes, I've just had the forensic report on Scrooge's note. No help at all. Right, sir. That was Greer. We have the official word. We are operational. We've full clearance to play at being postman.
Just like the old days, eh? Perhaps we should draw sidearms?
And 18 rounds?
Why not?
Come on, let's get this delivered, then we can have some lunch.
Harvey,
Hello, Greer.
when the controller suggested we had lunch together, I was rather hoping it would be your club or somewhere else discreet.
I thought this a little more cosy.
Remote would be a better word. It took me nearly an hour to find the place.
Well, I would have chosen somewhere nearer, but I wanted to avoid us being seen by anyone from your section.
You won't be able to keep your investigation secret for long, you know.
I realize that, but I don't want to advertise my presence before it's necessary.
I see. Do you have any idea as to who the infiltrator might be?
Not yet.
So we're all suspects, including me.
I think you're fairly safe.
That's very reassuring.
Look, I realize that we haven't got on very well in the past, but I want you to understand that my investigation will not be an exercise in vindictiveness.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I want to cause as little disruption to your section as possible.
I have your word of honor on that.
You do?
The thing is, the English have a terrible arrogance about their honor, especially those of your age and generation. You never seem to accept that the rules you honor and play fair by are entirely of your own making, and that the other side may not agree with them. I think you also forget I've seen you investigating your own people before. It was not a pretty sight.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Can you not remember when Section 5 had a wee bit of trouble a year or so ago? You arrived there like some latter-day witch-finder general. Within a week, you had spread so much discord and suspicion, lifelong friends were prepared to denounce each other on the slightest pretext. It took months before that section was working smoothly again. Well, you're not doing the same to my people.
Have it your own way, Greer. I would much rather have worked with your cooperation, but if you want it the hard way, that's entirely up to you.
At least this way, I know where I stand.
Do you?
Where have you been?
Forensic. The Squidge's reply.
So long?
Yes, well, there's a flap on up there. Apparently they're 3 men short and the security section have put them on standby.
I dare say we'll learn the reason why soon enough. Is that the reply?
Oh, yes, right.
Have you read it?
No. What's it say?
He wants a meeting tonight.
Where?
Jim Bowie's in the King's Road.
The restaurant?
Yes. Look, ring Cranborne, will you? Ask him if he can run a check on the place.
What are you going to do?
See Greer.
A meeting tonight with Section Leader Greer is imperative. Book Table 6 for 2100 hours this evening at Jim Bowie's restaurant in the King's Road. I will join you for a glass of wine during your meal. Scrooge.
At least he doesn't want you to wear a blue dahlia for recognition.
Oh, man, I tell you, television is turning our livelihood into a farce.
Are you going?
You think I should?
Could be interesting.
Then you go.
But he doesn't want to see me, sir.
You tell Scrooge, should he turn up, that I am a busy man, and that I'm only prepared to meet him when I know what his business is.
Oh, all right. Can I take Peters with me?
Aye, if you wish. But I don't want to see the cost of that meal on your expense sheet, should it turn out to be a hoax.
Have you got anything on that restaurant yet?
Security doesn't know anything. They're going to check with Special Branch.
How would you like a meal there?
What, tonight?
Yes.
Well, isn't Greer going?
No, he thinks it might be a hoax.
What do you think?
I don't know, but I think it's worth finding out.
All right, I don't mind coming along, if the firm's paying.
Ring the restaurant and book table 6 for about 8:30 this evening.
Right. What if I can't get table 6?
Well, use your initiative. What time is it?
10:10.
He's not coming, is he? It seems Greer was right.
He's probably waiting for us to get drunk.
I must say it's bloody good wine. Do you fancy another bottle?
Why not?
Waiter!
Well, how much longer should we wait?
Let's drink the wine first, see how it goes.
Sir?
Another bottle of the same, please.
Oh, very good, sir. I've forgotten how good a restaurant this is.
Yeah, well, I wish you'd told me how expensive it would be. Scrooge doesn't show this meal's on me.
And worth every penny.
The last time I arranged to meet someone in a restaurant, I was arrested.
Really?
Police raided the place. There was a brothel upstairs.
Where was that?
Algiers. I liked Algiers. It was a good place.
How long have you been in the service?
Ooh, I don't know. Years. Sometimes I think too many of them.
Oh, are you thinking of resigning?
Not really. I just get a little bored at times.
You seem to have stayed operational.
Oh, no. I was all right when I was younger. Anyway, things were different then.
What do you mean?
Well, to be operational was to be numbered with the elite. It certainly isn't nowadays. You only have to see some of the boneheads they recruit to realise that. Anyway, intelligence work has changed so much. I mean, all the real gathering of information takes place in research units like ours. I'd much rather be there at the heart of things than sitting out in the cold trying to convince myself I was doing something worthwhile.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's strange. I never thought I'd actually go to enjoy a desk job.
Neither did I.
Your wine, sir.
Oh, thank you. Oh, don't bother. I'll pour.
Sir.
Tell me, what do you say when people ask what you do for a living?
Well, it depends. Usually that I'm a clerical officer.
No, I meant with friends, relations, that sort of thing.
Well, much the same. The Official Secrets Act makes it difficult to say anything else.
Absolutely.
May I join you for a drink?
Well, it depends who you are.
My name is Scrooge.
A good name for a man who catches drinks. Sit down.
Thank you.
Wir können Ihnen leider nur französischen Wein anbieten.
Please speak English.
As you wish.
You are Section Leader Greer.
No, I'm afraid he couldn't make it.
Why not?
Well, he's shy. You know what the British are like. But he does send his apologies.
You're wasting my time. I'm here at great personal risk.
Mr. Greer, I will see you when we know a little more about you. Relax. You're quite safe. Drink some wine.
It is fortunate that I recognize you from this afternoon.
You were there at the dead letter box?
Yes.
It's not very professional to watch a pickup, you know.
Why not?
I could have had a team of men with me, all waiting to see who was watching me collect the post. You could have been followed.
Was I?
No. We work on a very small budget in our section. All you saw was what was there, just the two of us.
Do not play games, please.
Then tell us what you want.
All right. I'm here as a representative.
For whom?
I cannot say, but I represent someone very important who wishes to defect.
From the Democratic Republic?
Please do not ask such questions at the moment.
Why should we be interested?
Because of his position. He is a high-ranking intelligence officer with special responsibilities for espionage activities in this country.
Why does he want to defect?
He'll tell you that himself.
So why doesn't he just go ahead? There's nothing stopping him.
Because he must be assured of a friendly reception.
I don't think we've sent back many East Germans who come over to us. If he can get over the border, he'll be greeted with open arms.
The person I represent will not be coming over the border in the way you mean.
So how does he plan to arrive?
He will be part of an official delegation soon to visit this country.
I see.
And official guests who defect can cause great embarrassment to the host countries. So, you see the need for a firm assurance.
Will he bring any family with him?
No. They're all dead.
And what do you hope to get out of all this?
Don't understand.
What sort of reward do you expect for acting as a go-between?
I also wish to defect.
I see. This person you're representing, When do we get to know his name?
After you have agreed in principle to accept both him and me.
But we don't know who we're getting.
You will be disappointed.
You might not think so, but I've got to take considerably more than that back to my superiors. I must at least have a name.
I cannot give you a name.
If you expect us to trust you, you've got to give us something in return. After all, if you're site prepared to let him out of the country, you must be fairly safe.
Perhaps, but I'm not.
Why did you approach Section 3? We're not operational?
Because my client knows Section Leader Greer. At least he knows of him.
From where?
I don't know.
What the hell do you know?
I'm only the go-between.
Is there, any other reason why you came to Section 3?
Well?
The position of my client gives him access to very valuable information concerning your section.
What? Oh, for God's sake, you've got to tell us something.
All right. On safe arrival in this country, he will identify and denounce a double agent in your section. Now do you understand the need for secrecy?
Do you believe his story?
I don't know. I don't want to.
I agree that it's always very unpleasant to be told a colleague could be a spy. But on this occasion, I fear he may be right.
Oh?
The section is already being investigated. Apparently, a complete photocopy of the Meyer file has got into the hands of East German intelligence.
That's not possible.
That's what I said, but I'm told it's true.
And they think the file came from this section?
Yes.
So Scrooge is genuine.
I fear so. So we'd better do something about finding out who the defector is.
Right, sir.
I also want to know who Scrooge is as well.
That might be easier. I lifted the wine glass he used at the restaurant. We've at least got a complete set of prints.
Good.
What about you meeting Scrooge, sir?
Tell him I'm agreeable, and as soon as possible.
You know, something that worries me about Scrooge's client.
What's that?
The fact that he hasn't got any living relatives. I mean, they don't usually let that sort of person out, do they?
So, he's trusted.
Yeah, but if he's trusted, he must toe the party line with quite a lot of conviction.
And you don't think that sort of man changes his mind?
Do you?
It's been known.
Yeah, look at this. An official list of an East German trade delegation coming to London in 2 days' time. Now, most of them we know.
So?
Well, I mean, they're all so bloody hardline, they're almost petrified. Can you imagine any of these defecting?
I don't know, but we'll check them out. When Scrooge does tell us who his client is, I want to be in the position to be able to ask him a few pertinent questions.
Yeah.
Get the computer boys to produce some likely candidates from that list you've got.
Based on what?
Well, we know the defector is an intelligence officer and that he doesn't have any living relatives. That might be a good place to start.
Right, I'm on my way.
Have you organised Greer's reply to Scrooge?
Oh, that's done. Baker sent it down to the dead letter box.
Hello? No, he isn't here at the moment. This is John Harvey. Yes, I'll tell him, sir.
And what are you doing in my office?
Oh, waiting for you, actually.
And when you enter another man's office, is it your usual practice to sit in his chair and go through his papers?
Well, the only reason I'm sitting in your chair is because I've just answered your phone, and I wasn't going through your papers.
So, who was it?
Sorry?
On the phone.
Head of records.
Thanks. Now, what can I do for you?
The controller tells me you're handling a go-between for a defector.
Aye.
Do you think that wise?
I didn't have much say in the matter. He came to me.
But considering what has happened since he made contact with your section, would it not be more sensible to hand over further negotiations to the security section?
It's too late. I'm meeting Scrooge this evening.
And what about the double agent in your section?
I thought catching him was your job.
It is, and I shall catch him.
Then there are no problems.
Except that if the double agent hears about Scrooge, he'll arrange to have him dealt with.
Then you'll have to catch him very quickly, instead of wasting your time causing further risk to Scrooge by having him followed. You see, the controller tells me things, too.
It was necessary to have Scrooge followed.
Oh, really? And what if their embassy security noticed your men?
They didn't.
I wish I had your confidence, because some of your men are about as inconspicuous as a herd of rhinoceros.
Oh, damn it, Greer, you're so bloody rude. It amazes me that a man of your supreme tactlessness has managed to get so far in the service.
I'm canny. I know when to creep.
Obviously, the way you run this section proves that. Do you not understand that if Scrooge's cover is blown, they'll kill him?
I am aware of that. And I would be grateful if you wouldn't talk to me as though I were some sort of mental defective. I am aware of the importance of security.
Are you? What about this? Marked top secret. You left the room unattended without locking it in your safe.
I don't think anyone would be interested in stealing an empty file. It seems you should have gone through my desk after all.
Perhaps. You are supposed to lock your office when you leave it. Anyone could wander in here.
There's a notice on my door saying you could only enter by appointment.
You think that would stop anyone?
Perhaps not. But as you're the only uninvited person I've found in this room in a very long while, Harvey, I'm thinking that maybe you're the spy.
Oh, what time is it?
6:20.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Why don't you go home?
No, I want to be here when Scrooge's reply arrives. Sure? Yes? Oh, well, there's not much you can do, is there? Just stick with it. But be discreet. Bye. That was Baker. Scrooge hasn't shown yet.
It's a bit of a drag.
How's that short list of possible defectors coming along?
I'm still waiting on the computer people.
I'll chase them up first thing tomorrow.
Right.
Sure? I'm afraid he's in conference. Can I take a message? Yes? I see. Are you sure it's him? I'll tell him, sir.
What's the matter?
Scrooge is dead.
How?
Run down by a refueling tanker at London Airport.
What was he doing there?
Well, they're not sure. But they think he was being taken back to East Germany.
What time was he killed?
I don't know.
There's absolutely no doubt the dead man is Scrooge.
None, sir. His prints match with those on the wine glass Shaw brought in.
I see. Where's Greer?
He's gone down to Heathrow to take a look.
Macabre always did attract him.
Yes, sir. Well, at least we've dispelled any doubt we might have had about there being a double agent in Section 3, and that being so, I would like to recommend that the section be suspended until he's caught.
No, can't be done. I couldn't possibly justify closing down an important section on evidence as flimsy as Scrooge's death. For all we know, he may have given himself away.
So we let things go on as they are?
For the time being. Don't look so downhearted. With a little luck, the death of Scrooge might only be a minor setback. The thing we must now concentrate on is whether we've lost his client as well.
So?
Well, perhaps Scrooge dying at the airport was fortuitous.
Really?
No. People may not have had time to interrogate him properly. His client's identity could still be safe.
Oh.
When was the earliest his own side could have picked him up?
About midnight, after his meeting with Shaw and
At the
Peters.
very earliest. And he died at 15:25 this afternoon. The very longest they could have had him was 14 hours. Now, if Scrooge could still run well enough to break away from his escort and get himself under the wheels of a tanker, his own side couldn't have spent the night working on him, otherwise he'd have been a stretcher case.
It's possible. He could have cracked as soon as they picked him up, told them everything. Interrogation might not have been necessary.
I realize that. But if there's any chance Scrooge's client is safe, I want to make contact with him. Greer's men are getting a short list together of possible defectors. When it's ready, I want our people in East Germany to have a copy. I want to know what they think. And also their thoughts on the possibility of trying to make contact with the defector themselves.
Right. Are you two away home?
Yes, sir, unless there's something else you wanted.
No, I don't think so. As soon as I've had a word with the controller, I'll be away myself.
How was it at the airport?
Grim and messy. There was a particularly nasty person from the East German embassy demanding Scrooge's body be returned immediately. Although what they think they can learn from 20 pints of pureed man, I fail to see. Anyway, you two will be off.
Right, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I suppose there isn't any doubt that Scrooge's death was an accident.
No, sir. Apparently he was just about to mount the steps to his aircraft when he made a run for it. As he ran round the nose of the plane, he met the tanker head-on. He was in a terrible mess.
Were there any witnesses?
Aye, most of the passengers waiting to board the aeroplane saw it.
What about Scrooge's escort? Did they try to stop him?
One of them was nearly killed doing so.
Good.
Sir?
It's just a theory I have.
Am I allowed the confidence of your thoughts?
I've been speculating on how far the East Germans might have got with Scrooge's interrogation. If they tried to save him, it means they still wanted him alive. Hopefully that's good news for us.
You think he may not have told them the name of his client?
Precisely. It might be possible to contact him via our own people in East Germany.
Oh, but we have no idea who he is.
Well, that's why I want your people to keep working on a possible shortlist of defectors.
Right, sir. Though I'm of the opinion Scrooge would still be alive if Harvey hadn't ordered the surveillance.
Well, we'll never know that for certain.
I also think Harvey overstepped his brief when he had Scrooge followed.
Scrooge was Harvey's business as well.
Then why didn't he consult me?
An oversight, pressure of work. Sure you know how it happened.
Oh, come away. Harvey's a law unto himself. He does what he likes.
You mustn't forget that your section is under investigation, Greer. Harvey's methods may lack proper procedure at times. He's a very experienced officer. Always has good reason for what he does. It could also be argued that if you were a little cooperative, a little more approachable, he'd be more willing to keep you informed of his activities.
I've seen Harvey at work before. He almost takes a delight in being esoteric. And the amount of disruption he's already caused in my section has to be seen to be believed.
Look, Graham, I know more like what is happening than you do. A section under investigation is never good for morale. But open conflict between two senior officers only adds to the bad feeling created by such an investigation. Harvey has a job to do, whether we like it or not. The sooner you start to cooperate, the sooner this mess will be cleared up. You understand?
Aye.
I'll speak to Harvey in the morning. Remind him that you are section leader and that you must be kept informed of what's happening.
Thank you, sir.
Now help yourself to another whiskey.
Thank you.
You better let me have a report on your visit to the airport. Just for the file.
Right, sir. Has there been any reaction from the East Germans on the death of Scrooge?
No, not yet. Given what he was up to, I doubt whether the FO will receive more than a strongly worded note denouncing the general decadence of the British people. And tanker drivers in particular.
Computer section. This is Martin Shaw, section 3. That's right. Is our printout ready? Reference number? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'll hang on.
Morning.
Where have you been? Office hours start at 9:30.
Now, don't bully me. I feel extremely fragile.
Then sit down before something breaks. Yes? What do you mean it's been collected? Who? Who sanctioned that? Harvey? That explains everything. Can you run off another copy for me? Thanks very much. Bye. Harvey's walked off with our shortlist of possible defectors.
Am I supposed to care?
A little interest would be appreciated. What happened to you?
Linda's pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Yes, it was confirmed yesterday. So we went out with her parents to celebrate. Of course, I behaved like an absolute ass. And, I must have drunk a gallon of wine. And to add shame to gluttony, I passed out in the car. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, freezing cold. He just left me where I collapsed.
You look more as though they backed the car over you. Sure. Good morning, sir. Now? I see. It's just that I'm being interviewed by one of Harvey's men in a few minutes. I'll tell him, sir. Greer wants to see me.
And what about your interview?
We are to switch turns. You go in my place.
Oh, that's not fair. The state I'm in, I'll probably get dumped out of the service as an alcoholic.
Sit down, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to believe it, but this arrived a few minutes ago. I'd like your considered opinion.
In spite of the death of Scrooge, my client still wishes to defect. But because of my friend's death, security must be much tighter. I will deal only with the agent Martin Shaw. I will meet him at 11:30 this morning at Brook Green, Hammersmith, W6, to negotiate details of my client's defection. Miser.
What do you think?
I'm amazed.
That the Defector has 2 representatives in England?
Yes, and that the client's still safe.
Do you think the letter is genuine?
He knows too much for it not to be.
I agree. So, how do you feel about meeting this miser?
I don't mind, as long as I can take someone with me.
Take Peters.
What will the controller say?
I'll speak to him. Although I don't think you'll have much choice with you as the named agent. I assume Miser knows what you look like.
I suppose so. But how?
That's what you'll have to find out, laddie.
God, it's cold. I'm frozen.
I thought you said he'd be here at 11:30.
That's what the note said.
Oh, it's nearly 12:15. I always thought the Germans were supposed to be punctual.
Well, Scrooge wasn't.
Park bench meetings are only suitable for fine sunny days. You sure we're in the right place?
If this is Brook Green, it's the right place.
Perhaps he's missed us.
As there are only a half-dozen park benches, not many more blades of grass, and a couple of tennis courts, I think it's highly unlikely. Especially as we happen to be the only 2 people on the green.
And why doesn't he hurry up?
He's probably terrified.
That's no excuse for keeping us waiting. We've had plenty of time to look around.
I remember I sat outside a cafe in Cairo for 2 days waiting for someone to show up.
At least it was warm.
Unbelievably so. I had to keep drinking cups of Egyptian coffee to keep the cafe proprietor happy. I must have had 50 cups of thick, sweet coffee that day. So the second day I thought I'd alternate the coffee with bottled mineral water.
What happened?
I missed my contact. With drinking so much water, I spent half the day in the bog.
Actually, I'd settle for a nice warm bog right now.
Oh, come on, man, let's go. We've given him enough time.
The car's this way.
Well, I want to call in first.
Why don't you use the car radio?
There isn't one. We're in my own car. I'll phone from the box over there.
I'm sure when it's warm, this green's quite attractive.
You like the pub across the way? We can have lunch there. Extension 91. Hello? Hello, sir. It's Shaw. No, he didn't show. Okay. We're on our way in.
How did Greer sound?
Not too disappointed.
That's something. Where's this pub? I can't wait to get warm.
The phone's ringing.
Must be a wrong number.
Yeah, probably.
Couldn't be Greer, could it?
Well, hardly. But on the other hand... Hello? Yes? Well, where are you? What? What do you mean, not alone? Where can we meet? Yes, I understand. All right. Yes.
What was all that about?
It was Miser.
Where is he?
It didn't say. Although he must be able to see us to have timed the telephone call.
Why didn't he show himself?
He says we're being followed.
Does he know who they are?
No. Although he said he anticipated something like this.
Could they be our people?
Well, I don't know. But even if they are, would you risk showing yourself after what had happened to Scrooge?
No, I suppose not.
Well, at least it isn't a wasted journey. If we go to the litter bin next to the bench where we were, he said we'll find a letter.
I'll get it.
Right, but keep your eyes open. I'll phone Greer again. We got it, sir.
Good.
I've taken it to forensic. They'll give you a buzz when it's been opened and checked.
Right. Have you seen the duty officer for your debriefing yet?
I'm on my way there now.
Good man. Oh, you said that you spoke to Miser.
That's right.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
Did he speak in English or German?
English. In fact, his English was very good.
But he had an accent.
Oh, yes. Is there something wrong?
The whole setup seems a little too contrived, as though he had no intention of showing himself.
Well, he said the phone thing was just a precaution in case of problems. As it turned out, he was right.
Aye, and I've already had words with the controller about that little problem.
You know who was following us?
I have every reason to believe they were Harvey's men.
Oh, that's stupid. He nearly ruined the whole meeting.
He's getting quite good at that sort of thing. But anyway, you'll be off now for your debriefing. I'll let you know when I hear from the expert.
Has Greer phoned?
Not yet. Where have you been?
Debriefing. Then I went for a chat with the chum in communication.
And?
Did you know it was Harvey's men who followed us?
What? Are you sure?
Yes. He'd ordered a communications link-up between here and his field operator. You'll never guess how many men he had on surveillance. 15!
Good God. I wonder if the men following Scrooge were as obvious.
Sure. Who? Ah, yes, put him through. Hello, Mr. Dring. What? Really? Have you had a look? And nothing's missing? I see. No, I wouldn't bother the police at the moment. I'll explain this evening. I'm really most grateful for your consideration. Yes, I'll see you this evening. Yes, goodbye. That was my caretaker. He's just seen 2 men coming out of my flat.
Oh, no. Was there much taken?
Not as far as you can see.
That's bloody lucky.
It is, isn't it?
Look, old boy, I don't want to lecture you, but do you think it wise giving your caretaker the section telephone number? Can you imagine what Harvey would say?
I didn't. I gave him the alias switchboard number. As far as he's concerned, I still work in the Department for Parks and Open Spaces. Give me some credit. Sure. Right, sir. Miser's letter is back from the expert.
Here you are. As you see, he's named the Defector.
Who is it?
Carl Conrad Schiller.
He'll certainly be a worthy prize.
Isn't he part of the delegation arriving tomorrow?
That's right, official reception at 10:30. So we've a lot of work to do and very little time to do it in. I want you to arrange another meeting with Miser, only this time I will speak to him. And I want the meeting as soon as possible.
Right, sir.
And here's our file on Schiller. Read it, both of you. Then let me have your impressions. But first, get the meeting with Miser arranged.
Come.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Harvey, come in. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
I gather you've been using part of your team for surveillance work.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you tell Greer you were putting his men under surveillance?
Because I knew he'd make a great deal of fuss.
Yes. And as it turned out, he would have been right.
I don't believe Miser saw my men, sir.
Your faith is touching, but the facts say otherwise.
I don't think they do. I think Miser was bluffing. There wasn't any way he could have known we were there.
And I hope you're right. Because if you're not, a lot of awkward questions are going to be asked. It doesn't do when the cream of my security section are swatted by what may turn out to be nothing more than a dissatisfied clerical officer.
I realize that, sir.
I think you sometimes forget that I have to account for the activities of this department to our political masters. The death of Scrooge has upset the minister. If we lose Miser as well, I'll be expected to wield the axe. You do understand, Harvey?
Yes, sir.
Now go away and vindicate the faith I have in you. Find the spy in Section 3 and keep Miser alive until Schiller is in our hands.
Yes. Well, don't do anything for the moment. No, it's nothing to worry about. I just want to have a word here first. Yes. Yes, now I'll call you back in a few minutes. Bye.
Are you all right?
That was Linda.
Is there anything wrong?
Why didn't you tell the police that your flat had been broken into?
Well, nothing's been stolen.
It's a bit casual, isn't it?
Well, not really. You forget we're operational. I certainly don't want the police hanging round my neck asking silly questions.
Linda's just got home from the office. She says that someone has been in the house. And as with you, nothing's been stolen.
Well, then how can she be so certain?
Because the cat was sitting in the hall waiting for her.
And she let it out on her way to work.
That's right. And there's no way it could have got back into the house unless the front door had been opened. My house has been searched, hasn't it? And so has your flat.
I would think so.
But by whom? Not by the opposition.
It's possible. Although I doubt it. They're just messenger boys for Greer. They'd hardly expect us to be taking home important papers concerning Scrooge or Miser, or anything else come to that.
Then who the hell was it?
I can only think of one other person, Harvey, or at least a couple of his men, and he'd probably argue that he was only doing his job.
You know, when I got married, I gave up being a field operator to prevent this sort of thing happening. Now, I don't mind being investigated, but I don't want my wife upset or my house searched.
Don't be so bloody wet. Well, you know as well as I do that Harvey would burn your house down with your wife inside it if he thought it was necessary. What's more, he'd probably get away with it. Sure? Right, sir. Straight away.
It seems Miser wants to meet you alone, Shaw. I don't quite know how to take it. Seems your poor old section leader is no longer acceptable. Here's the letter.
Thank you.
Miser isn't taking any chances.
All things considered, I don't blame him one little bit.
I'm to walk down Upper Street, Islington, at 2100 hours this evening. If Miser finds everything to his satisfaction, he'll make contact.
I must confess I'm a little apprehensive as to how Harvey will respond to the news of an unchaperoned clandestine meeting.
Surely he won't try the surveillance farce again.
I think even he must be sated. Harvey has carte blanche when it comes to interfering in other people's business. Should the controller say too much and Harvey's activities prove to be justified, there could be a lot of awkward questions. And being an ambitious man, the one thing the controller doesn't like are awkward questions.
So, nothing will be said about Harvey's blunders.
Not at the moment. But when this affair is finished, I'm very much hoping Harvey will be as well.
Well, I won't shed any tears.
I don't think anyone will. But let's not start celebrating too soon. In fact, I suggest you two be away off home for an hour or so. You've both got a long evening ahead of you.
Me as well?
Aye, lad. I'll need someone to keep me company while waiting for Shaw to return from his jaunt.
Why didn't you make a complaint about your house being searched?
Ah, you heard Greer. Harvey's got carte blanche. Anyway, I probably can't prove the house is searched by his men.
That's what they rely on. Because I bet you a bent pin to a £5 note they didn't have a search warrant.
Bastards.
If it's any consolation, I should think most of the section would have been given the once-over.
Well, what can they hope to find?
The usual stuff. Collapsible Aston Martin in the suitcase under the bed, shortwave radio in the martini shaker, you know the sort of thing.
It's not funny.
Oh, I suppose not. Just hope that if Harvey's section is ever investigated, you're part of the team who takes his place to pieces. Harvey?
Sir?
Are you off home?
No, sir, just up to the canteen.
If you wouldn't mind postponing your meal for a little while, I've just had a phone call from our forensic department. Apparently they've discovered something.
Did they say what?
No, I'm on my way up there now. Thought you might like to join me.
I don't like speculating. It's not very scientific.
And what do you think you found?
Well, here's the typographical report on the machines used to write both Scrooge's and Miser's letters.
Do you want us to read it?
No. It's a very long report, and I do have a home to go to, which, incidentally, I would like to see tonight.
Sorry.
The report's main feature is that all Miser's letters were written on the same electric typewriter. You don't seem surprised.
Not particularly.
Do you not find it cumbersome that Miser returned to wherever he did to use the same typewriter?
No. In my experience, I find agents will go to almost ridiculous lengths not to leave any clue as to their identity. As you probably well know, an electric typewriter is a faceless machine. It tells you nothing about the operator, not even if it can type properly.
Then what if I tell you that I think the typewriter is in the East German Embassy?
So?
Do you know how far the Albert Memorial Dead letterbox is from the East German Embassy?
Tell me.
6 miles.
That's not very far in a car.
With the traffic as it is, I estimate a round journey of 45 minutes.
What are you trying to say?
That I am very suspicious.
But why?
Because of the very fact that he went backwards and forwards to type his letters. It wasn't necessary. His letters were never more than 3 dozen words. He could have typed that in the back of his car.
Perhaps he didn't have a portable typewriter.
Or he was being extra careful?
Wrong. He was not being careful. Because I bet my pension plus 50% more that the comings and goings of the East German Embassy staff are recorded.
Yes, I would think that a fairly safe bet.
So therefore he was advertising his activities, popping backwards and forwards, and it doesn't make sense. We know from our meeting with him at Brook Green that he's a man who leaves very little to chance. I'm sure he would have thought it safer to write his letters by hand than run the risk of being questioned by his own security people.
So you think he was going back to his embassy for reasons other than to use his typewriter?
I do. Do you remember the Buyalski affair?
I remember the name, not the incident in detail.
Precisely the same happened with him as is happening here. The same typewriter was used for all communications.
Didn't he turn out to be a double agent?
Right. And the reason he used the same electric machine was not for anonymity, but because he had to go back to his office to receive instructions from his controller. Now, why should Miser need a controller if he's just an innocent go-between?
Well, sir, what do you think?
He's assuming a great deal. And he's a shrewd blighter. And he's so often right.
Yes. Shall I scrap the meeting with Miser?
Oh, no. That goes ahead.
Well, what's the point, if you think it's a setup?
Because whatever else happens, we'll get Schiller. He's a very useful prize. We'll be able to sweat a great deal out of him before his own side realize we haven't fallen for him.
Right.
Are you using any surveillance on shore this evening?
No. The meeting place is too vague. I'd need dozens of men to cover it properly.
Who's going with him?
No one. Miser's note was quite specific about that. You'll only meet him alone.
Smells a little, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose it does a bit.
Well, we must have some record of that meeting. And that doesn't mean I want a repeat of this morning's fiasco.
No, sir.
And don't forget to keep Greer informed this time. Better still, involve him if possible.
A radio mic?
Aye, Harvey has decided he wants a recording of your conversation with Miser. And to make sure everything goes smoothly, the controller suggests I ride in the communications van.
What's the point of a recording? Harvey doesn't speak German.
He assures me he's a fast learner. He still has an hour, but alternatively, you could always coax Miser to speak English.
All right, if that's what he wants. How big is this radio mic?
Oh, I'm told it's minute. In fact, small enough to conceal in your navel.
Oh, very useful. What sort of range does it have?
2 miles.
And where will the receiver be?
In a communications van.
Parked where?
A discreet distance away.
Well, that's very reassuring. What do you call a discreet distance?
As far away as the listening device will allow and you want us to be.
Good.
You seem nervous.
I am a bit.
You'll be all right. We'll be nearby if you need any help.
That's what's making me nervous.
What time is it?
Nearly 10.
Where is Miser?
He's probably being careful. Checking everything very thoroughly.
But for nearly an hour.
We have Harvey to thank for that.
Aye, we do. Cigarette?
Oh, thank you.
Whoever considered surveillance work as being on active service must have led a very lethargic existence. I see more action cleaning my teeth.
How much longer have I got to walk up and down out here?
Until I say you can come in.
He can't hear you, sir.
I'm aware of that.
Freezing cold.
Why is his voice so muffled?
He's wearing the radio mic on the lapel of his jacket,
Why?
in case it's necessary for him to take his overcoat off.
Won't it seem rather strange, should the meeting take place in a doorway, that Shaw removes his overcoat on such a cold night? Might it not make Miser suspicious?
Unbuttoning his coat's all that's necessary, sir.
Even so, a chilly experience. And the man sounds as though he's suffered enough already.
Now, what happens if they go into a building? Will that affect reception?
Shouldn't. Unless the building's got a lot of steel in it. As most of the buildings around here are Victorian, that's unlikely.
Thank God for the Victorians. Without them, would modern espionage be possible? Why are you running the tape recorder?
Sir?
The tape recorder, man. Why is it switched on?
I was told to record everything.
Including what was being said in this van?
No, sir, it's only recording what's being received over the radio mic.
Did Harvey tell you to do that?
Yes, sir.
I see. Well, he's going to find the last hour of tape rather fascinating. The odd moan about the cold, the occasional expletive that even a drunken sailor would rather have deleted. Mind you, the coughing fit Shaw had might prove of some medical interest.
I'm obeying orders, sir.
Aye, aren't we all, laddie?
Position check. I'm just passing the King's Head. Oh, my God, doesn't it look inviting?
Keep your mind on your work, lad.
Sorry?
Shaw's talking to someone, sir.
The time? Oh, surely.
Can you turn the volume up?
It's just turned 10. Yes, it is a nice watch, isn't it? Very cheap, too. Perhaps you could afford one if you weren't so miserly. How do you do? I'm Martin Shaw.
So he's shown. Thank God for that.
Where would you like to talk? Okay. I must say I'll be glad to get in out of the cold. It did keep me waiting quite a while. This one?
God damn it. They would have to get into a car. Driver, King's Head, and make sure Miser doesn't see.
How much further?
What's that crackling noise?
Distributor of Miser's cars affecting the radio mic.
It won't get worse, will it?
Shouldn't do.
It's a damn shame Miser had to use a car.
Aye, we must stand out like a sore thumb following in this thing.
Can we come all this way just to park here?
He's stopping, sir. Aye, here. Take the next turning on the left and stop, sir. What's happened?
I don't know.
Where do they park? On the railway bridge.
Oh, no.
What does it mean?
What happens to an ordinary car radio when you pass under a bridge?
God damn it.
It's the only contingency we didn't plan for.
Let him in.
How did it go?
It didn't.
We didn't get a bloody thing once you were parked. Just static.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Do you think Miser saw us?
Well, if he did, he didn't say anything.
Did he comment on why he parked where he did?
Not really. Only that he wanted a quiet road.
He couldn't have seen the microphone, could he?
No. I even kept my overcoat buttoned until we'd stopped as an extra precaution.
Harvey's not going to believe this. Of all the places in London Miser could have chosen to stop, he has to choose under a railway bridge. Right, back to the office. As we go, perhaps you might like to reminisce about your recent meeting with Miser. It would be nice to get something on tape.
The plan for Schiller's defection is very straightforward. He'll leave the hotel where he's staying at exactly 1200 hours tomorrow.
Which hotel?
The Marlborough in Park Lane. Schiller will take a taxi to Tottenham Court Road. There, he will wait for 10 minutes before taking another taxi to Camden Lock, where he will walk along the canal to Gloucester Avenue.
What is all this taxi taking in aid of?
Well, so that we can check he's not being followed. Anyway, when he emerges into Gloucester Avenue, we're to have a taxi driven by one of our men waiting for him.
I see.
Is there a recognition code?
Yes. I hope I've got it fixed properly. Schiller will say, "Take me to Buckingham Palace. I'm told the Queen's collection is very good." The driver will reply that the art is better at the National Gallery.
You must agree there is a certain poetry about a recognition code.
Once Schiller is in the taxi and on the way to a safe house, I'm to go and collect Miser.
That all sounds straightforward enough.
Is Miser certain Schiller will be unfettered enough to leave the hotel as easily as he thinks?
Well, Schiller's a pretty important person. I would think he's fairly free.
Let's hope you're right.
What happens if Schiller is being followed?
Oh, we deal with that at the canal.
Muggers assault East German diplomats on sightseeing tour drama.
Something like that.
We'll leave the rough stuff to the special branch. They'll enjoy that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad to get in out of the cold. He did keep me waiting quite a while. This one?
Good God. That's all we've got of Miser.
Aye.
Why are their voices so muffled?
Shaw was wearing the radio mic under his overcoat. It was your radio operator's idea.
I see.
Now, the small tape you have there is Shaw's debriefing.
Is everything arranged for Schiller's defection tomorrow?
Aye, from Miser's point of view. Although I'm not too sure how well organized you are.
We'll be ready. How will Miser defect?
Now, once Schiller is safe, Shaw will collect him from a pre-arranged meeting place.
Will he? Yes. We still don't know what Miser looks like, do we? In fact, we don't know anything about him.
Shaw is with the photo fit people now, trying to put a picture of him together.
For what that's worth.
You think there's something wrong?
Oh, yes. Miser is far too elusive for an honest defector.
Oh, he's just nervous. Especially after what happened to Scrooge.
He's not that nervous. Look at Miser's letters again.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
According to the expert, they were all written on the same machine.
So?
It means that each time Miser wrote a reply to one of your communications, he returned, probably to his office, to do so. That is not the action of a nervous man, especially if that typewriter happens to be in the East German embassy.
And what are you choosing to deduce from that?
We believe the reason Miser returned to his office was to receive instructions from his controller on what to put in the reply.
Oh, come away, man. Next you'll be reading intrigue into the recipes on the backs of porridge boxes.
The controller agrees with this. We're both of the opinion that Miser is probably a go-between to plant Schiller on us.
Why should the East Germans want to do that?
Have you any idea how much confusion a man like Schiller could create if we accepted him as a friendly defector?
But how can you be certain he really doesn't want to defect?
Have you read his file?
I have.
Well? With his sort of background in history, do you not find him an unlikely candidate?
Oh, I know what you mean, but the prize boy of today can easily be the potential psychiatric patient of tomorrow.
Oh, come on, man. Schiller has survived so many purges, he's almost indestructible. I can't believe that he's the original defector.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Nothing. Nothing has changed, except our attitude towards him. Schiller's defection will take place as planned. He'll be very useful to us.
Won't he be disappointed when he asks for a suite in the Dorchester and gets you in an interrogation room with a rubber hose? And what will you do about the person he denounces as the double agent in my section?
I'm not sure yet.
You're going to have to take him out of circulation. It's one of the things the other side will be checking, to see if Schiller has been accepted.
I realize that.
It could all prove rather embarrassing.
I know. Especially if Schiller denounces you.
Are you sure that's what he looks like?
As far as I can remember.
It's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, really. He just looks a bit, a bit odd. Not at all German.
I see. Well, you've got to remember that I didn't get that much of a look at him.
You were with him for nearly an hour.
Well, it was very dark, and he spent most of the time staring through the windscreen. I really didn't see him all that well.
What'll they do with this photo fit picture of Miser?
I don't know. He'll have the man himself very soon.
Oh, God, I'm tired.
Come on, let's go. You've got a long day tomorrow.
Right, gentlemen. Please.
Oh, yes.
First, I'd like to introduce Detective Inspector Martin, a special branch. He's our liaison officer and also officer in charge of the towpath team. Right. Now, you should all have been given a photograph of Schiller. As you'll see, he's been given the code name of Bulldog. You should also have a plan of the route he's taking. Now, surveillance teams, I do not want a repeat of the Brook Green incident. Bulldog's an experienced intelligence officer who'll spot any slip-ups a mile off. I don't want him running for cover because of a mistake on your part. Understood? In the event that Bulldog is being followed by the time he reaches Camden Lock, the team on the towpath must act most judiciously. All that will be necessary are delaying tactics. I do not want a brawl.
What if they put up a fight, sir?
Then they're to be restrained in the most tactful way possible until Bulldog is clear. Once he's in the taxi, he'll be brought directly to the safe house in Askew Road, the surveillance cars acting as escort.
What if the other side tries to snatch him back?
And then the nearest operators will go to his aid. But involve the police as soon as you can. And no excessive rough stuff. I can't stress that enough. I do not want an incident. Once Bulldog is in our taxi, Shaw will collect Miser and bring him to the safe house. Mr. Greer and I will be at Askew Road with the communications team. Any questions?
Sir, what happens if Bulldog deviates from the schedule set out here?
You remain on station. The project isn't aborted unless Schiller returns to his hotel. No more questions? Right, gentlemen. Best of luck. See you all at Askew Road.
All right.
I think so. Although I don't know why they gave me the job of driving the taxi.
Because you're the best man. Don't worry, you'll have 6 surveillance cars in attendance when you bring Schiller in. You'll be safe enough.
Oh, I hope so. Where are you picking up Miser?
Baker Street.
I must admit I'll be glad when this lot's over. I don't think my nerves are up to it anymore.
It'll be a piece of cake.
I know. The worst I can get is a puncture.
That's right.
Or a bullet in the back of the head. See you later.
Take care.
Sorry I'm late.
So is Bulldog. He's still hiding in his hotel.
Oh. I hope nothing's gone wrong.
Perhaps he likes to tease. If nothing else comes out of this affair, we've at least scotched, and I use that word advisedly, the fallacy that the Germans are a punctual people.
Thank you, Greer.
Car 1 to control, car 1 to control, over.
Ah.
Control to car 1, over.
Bulldog has just left the hotel and is boarding a taxi, over.
Control listening.
At last.
Car 1 to control, taxi registration number is Tango Hotel Kilo 964 November. Taxi now pulling away and travelling towards Hyde Park roundabout, over.
How long will you hold Schiller here?
Until this evening, then we move him to
Control to
Birmingham.
car 1, stand by. Control to car 2, control to car 2, over.
Car 2 to control, over.
Registration number of taxi carrying Bulldog is Tango Hotel Kilo 964 November, over.
Car 2 to control, I see him, over.
Control listening.
I cannot for the life of me understand why you're not using an open channel. It would save having to repeat everything.
If the East Germans are trying to monitor our radio calls, they'll find it considerably more difficult with each vehicle receiving and transmitting on a different wavelength.
If your theory about Schiller is correct, they won't need to try and monitor us. They already know where he's going.
They only know his route until Gloucester Avenue, and they certainly don't know where the
Control
safe
to
house
car
is.
1, report please, over.
Car 1 to control, all quiet on the eastern front. If Bulldog has a tail, he didn't start from here, over.
Control listening. Control to car 2, report position please, over.
Car 2 to control, approaching Marble Arch roundabout. I rather fear the taxi will go down Oxford Street. It's closed to private vehicles. Do you wish me to follow? Over.
Sir.
No. Car 3 can pick him up at Tottenham Court Road.
Control to car 2, break off surveillance.
Car 2 to control, roger and out.
When you've told Car 3 what's happening, let the taxi and Topoff know ETA of Bulldog.
Right, sir.
Would you like some
Control
coffee?
to car 3.
You offering to make it?
Control to car 3.
I make very good coffee,
Over.
too.
Topaz to control, over.
Control, over.
Bulldog has just passed. There's not a sign of a tail, over.
Control listening. Control to taxi, over.
Taxi, over.
ETA Bulldog 1 minute, over.
Roger.
Well, we've nearly got him.
Should you not tell Shaw to go and pick Miser up?
Once Schiller's in the taxi.
You think he might have had a change of heart at this late stage?
No, I just want him in the taxi first.
Taxi to control, over.
Control, over.
I can see Bulldog, over.
Roger. Control listening.
Just a few more seconds.
You are for hire? Yes, Gav. Take me to a strip club. Sorry? Any strip club.
What the hell?
Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to go to an art gallery?
Where I come from, there are hundreds of art galleries, but no strip clubs. You take me to a strip club.
What's going on? Schiller's in the cab.
Tell him to drive off and cruise.
Control to taxi, drive off and cruise. Stand by for further instructions, over.
Roger.
Why the hell didn't he give the recognition code?
You'll be able to ask him yourself in about half an hour's time.
Get onto the surveillance cars and tell them to keep their eyes peeled.
Right, sir.
Do you not think this may be Schiller's idea of a joke?
If it is, it's a bloody stupid one.
Didn't I read in his file that he fancies himself as a bit of a practical
Well,
joker?
this is no time to start arsing about.
This is not a very good beginning, is it? We are sitting here in a state of confusion, and he hasn't even arrived. What sort of effect is he going to have when he's actually in the room? I'm beginning to wonder who is going to sweat what out of whom.
Get Peters to confirm positive ID of Schiller.
Control to taxi, over.
Taxi, over.
Please confirm positive ID of Bulldog, over.
What do you mean? As far as I can tell, it looks like him.
Over. Tell him to try the recognition code again.
Control to taxi. Please try Bulldog with recognition code. Over.
As you wish.
Here, Gov, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to go to Buckingham Palace? There's a very good art gallery on there.
Street club.
What about the National Gallery?
Only street club.
Right. Tell Peters to bring him in.
Control to taxi. Bring Bulldog in. Over.
Roger.
Shouldn't you ring the controller?
I don't know. If I ring and it's only Schiller larking about, I'll look bloody stupid, won't I? It must be Schiller.
It's one hell of a coincidence if it isn't.
Get on shore. Tell him to collect Miser. Perhaps he might be able to explain Schiller's behaviour.
Control to taxi. Report ETA. Over.
ETA, 1 minute. Look, Bulldog's acting very strangely. He keeps banging on the partition and shouting. Over.
Tell him to keep coming.
Shouldn't we get a few heavies together, just in case he needs subduing?
Yes, it might not be a bad idea.
Control to taxi. Keep coming. A reception committee will be waiting. Over.
Thanks a lot. Over.
Control listening.
Ashby, this is Harvey. The taxi will be here in a moment. I want you and a small reception committee to greet it. Schiller's playing up a bit. Yes. If there's any trouble, grab him, bring him into the house, but be careful. I don't want him damaged.
Are you not going down to join in the fun?
I shall watch from up here, thank you.
Taxi to control. Taxi to control. Over.
Go ahead, taxi. Over.
I'm just turning to Askew Road. I hope you're ready. Over.
We're standing by. Over.
Bloody fool. Announcing the name of the road like that, it's as good as sending the Krauts an invitation.
The lad's under great pressure. He was expecting an easy ride.
It's still no excuse.
Anyway, here he comes. 125, not bad going. My God, he's right. Look at Schiller bouncing up and down in the back.
Oh, no. The fool's come past the house. Out of the way.
It's all right. He's stopped.
Ashby! Get to that taxi and quick! Bloody idiot! He'll pay for this in the interrogation room. What is he up to?
At least your men have got him.
Why don't they shut him out?
I don't believe it. Schiller floored one of your men. He's making mincemeat out of him. So much for our training in self-defense. I think our method should definitely be reviewed.
I want every man into the street. Get Schiller into the house any way you can. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You must admit it's a bit of a shambles, not the sort of thing you'd expect from an experienced officer.
How the hell was I supposed to know Schiller would behave like this? For God's sake, don't you shut him up!
I think you've left it a little late. Someone's phoned the police.
What the hell are they doing here? What's gone wrong?
Well?
There's no explanation, sir.
What do you mean?
I don't know what went wrong. It was Schiller. We had the right man. He did everything as planned until he got to our taxi.
You know, I've had the Home Office, the Commissioner of Police, the FO, even the Ministry of Defense burning up my telephone line. Schiller is shouting kidnap. The East Germans are doing the same. They want explanations, reasons for what's happened. And so do I. Why did you continue to bring Schiller in once he'd started to protest?
I saw no reason not to. Why should I have given in just because he'd got cold feet?
Idiot. You've played right into their hands. This is the record of the 999 call that brought the police to Askew Road. What time did the taxi carrying Schiller arrive?
1:25. Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Harvey. That call was made 3 minutes before the taxi even turned into the road. The East Germans knew your every move. Schiller never had any intention of defecting. You were totally and completely set up.
Why? What was the point, for God's sake? Why go to all that trouble?
I would suggest you try and find out.
Nothing at all? You sure? Right, well, give me a call if you hear anything. Oh, excuse me, sir.
What is it, lad?
Shaw's missing.
What?
I've just phoned Askew Road. He hasn't turned up.
Hasn't he?
No.
Get onto the carpool. Find out which car he took.
Right.
Get me Commander Armstrong, Special Branch. It's very urgent.
Can you find out which car Martin Shaw took?
Get the registration number of the car as well.
Thank you. And the number 2, please. Yes, I will. Thank you.
Greer? Thank you. Hello, Jock, Alec. Look, can you do me a favour?
The colour?
One of my men has gone missing.
Thanks very much.
Yes, he was operational, and I'm a bit concerned something might have happened to him. Do you think you could get on to Traffic Division and ask them to keep an eye open for a... Oh, just a moment, Jock. Do you have the details of Shaw's car?
No, sir.
Hello, Jock. It's a red Renault 12 Estate. Registration number Juliet Kilo November 405 November. The driver is Martin Shaw. He was supposed to be picking someone up in Baker Street and taking them to Shepherd's Bush. I'm very grateful, Jock. I'll hear from you soon.
You don't think something's happened to him, do you, sir?
After the Askew Road shambles, I'm not prepared to say anything.
Come in.
May I have a word?
Of course. Come in.
I've just come from records. And to tell you the truth, I am rather annoyed.
What's the matter?
I spent the whole morning trying to match this photo-fit picture of Miser to that of a photograph of a member of the East German Embassy. I realise these photo-fits are very much a hit-and-miss affair, but there's nobody there who even vaguely resembles it.
I see.
Well, why wasn't your man shown the East German's mugbook in the first place?
The photo fit wasn't put together until late last night. Records were closed. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get him to come up to records right away, see if he can recognize anyone.
I wish that had been suggested this morning. It might have saved me a great deal of time.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid I had other things on my mind.
Yes, so I heard. Bit of a shambles, wasn't it?
Bastard. Hello? Can I speak to Martin Shaw? He's one. Since when? I see. Is that Peters? But keep me informed, will you? Thank you.
Greer? Oh, hello, Jock. Where? Baker Street. Was there any sign of him? Then what the hell is going on? Okay, Jock, I'm grateful. Where the hell is he? Hello, Peters. Can you get on to Shaw's home? See if he's there. What? Aye, they found the car in Baker Street.
Yes. You're certain? What? A suitcase? Did you say where he was going? I see. Okay, well, I'm very grateful for your help, Mr. Dring. Thank you. Goodbye.
Was that him?
No, sir, he isn't there. That was his caretaker.
Did he have anything useful to say?
Only that Shaw was carrying a suitcase when he left this morning.
Did he say where he was going?
Abroad on business.
He's not due for any leave, is he?
No, sir.
Oh, dear. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
That Shaw's bolted.
Aye, the abandoned car, no Miser, the shambles with Shearer. He organised the whole thing. And we just blindly followed.
I can't believe he's a double agent.
The best thing to do is find him and ask him. Now, what else did his caretaker say?
That Shaw took his car this morning. Now, if he did, he certainly didn't bring it here. He parks in the bay next to mine. There wasn't there this morning.
He definitely got in before you this morning?
Yes.
Then he must have switched to his own car when he dumped the Renault. Get onto the garage and see if they've got his registration number.
Right, sir. Hello. This is Peters, Section 3. Do you have the registration number of Martin Shaw's car, please? His bay number is 67. Thank you. Just checking, sir.
Good. Can you get me Commander Armstrong, Special Branch? If Shaw has bolted, where is the most likely place he'd go?
East Germany.
Right. Now, let's hope he used his own name when he booked a flight. There may still be a chance he hasn't left yet.
I'll check. Yes? Yes. Right, got it. And the car definitely hasn't been in today. Fine. Many thanks. Shaw's registration number, sir.
What make of car is it?
It's a blue Mini Clubman GT.
Right. Now, check on those passenger lists. Greer? Look, Jock, can you put out a special alert for me?
Hello. I'm checking.
It's for a car.
From Heathrow to East Germany.
Good God, I know you're not the traffic division, but you can get things moving much quicker than I can, and time is at a premium. Oh, don't worry, I'll take full responsibility, and I'll get the controller to endorse my request as soon as possible. You're a real pal.
Yes.
The car I want is a blue Mini Clubman GT. Registration number MNO 967P.
Yes.
The driver is to be detained at all costs. Oh, invent a charge if necessary. Isn't that what you usually do?
Yes, I see. Just the two. Now, when was the last one? I see. Thanks.
Well?
They'll call back on the passenger list, for what good that'll do us. The last flight of the day for East Germany left at 12:55.
That doesn't surprise me one little bit. While we were struggling with Schiller, our little spy was flying away to safety. Oh, hello, Harvey. Do you think I could have a word with you?
So Schiller's mock defection was a setup to allow Shaw to get away unnoticed.
So it seems.
But why? Shaw could have slipped out of the country unnoticed at any time. He didn't need the Schiller farce.
I've already given that some thought. I must say I take my hat off to the man. He's a dedicated professional.
Obviously.
Think about it. Shaw felt he couldn't leave until he'd tied up all the loose ends.
Really?
I reckon the East Germans still don't know the name of Scrooge's real client. But knowing they had a potential defector on their hands, they had to do something to discredit him. That's why Miser was invented.
But how have they discredited him?
Oh, can you imagine the attitude of the Secret Service, the government, the controller, to anyone now wanting to defect from East Germany?
Yes.
Anyone coming here would come under such scrutiny that anything he might have to tell us would be out of date before we accepted it as true. And that includes Scrooge's client. We couldn't risk the humiliation.
Does the controller know any of this yet?
I haven't told him.
Oh, God. He's going to be angry. Harvey. Oh, just a moment. It's for you, it's Peters.
Yes, lad? Yes. Well, that was quick. Where? M4. That doesn't surprise me. You can advise the traffic division that they'll find his car at London Airport. Aye. And the passenger lists? Dresden. Okay. Shaw's car was stopped for speeding on the M4 at 10 minutes past 12 this afternoon.
Have they got him?
If you mean the police, no. If you mean the East Germans, yes. He caught the 12:55 flight to Dresden.
So that's it?
So it seems. How far had you got in investigating Shaw?
Can you believe it? I'd actually cleared him.
I have the feeling the controller will want to know how you managed to overlook the fact that he was an officer in the HVA, if not the KGB.
I wonder how much he passed on.
I would think a great deal. He was a very good researcher, and he had access to highly secret information.
Oh, my God.
Tell me, did you actually have any suspects?
As a matter of fact, I did. You.
Thanks a lot. I'll enjoy listening to your bones crack under the wheels of the inquiry this mess is likely to invoke.
Well, I had evidence. In fact, another piece drifted onto my desk only a few minutes ago.
And what was that?
It's about your brother. The fact he's been a member of the Communist Party.
To put it politely, my brother is a lonely man. In his search for friendship, he tends to be drawn towards minority groups.
Well, you should have reported it.
I wouldn't let that worry your head at the moment. I think you've got bigger problems to concern yourself with. It might be for me. Hello, Greer? Yes, he's here, sir. I'll put him on. It's for you.
Who is it?
The Controller.
In The Defector by Eric Saward, Shaw was played by John Rowe and Peters by Nigel Lambert. Greer, John Sampson, Harvey, Hayden Jones, the Controller, William Edel, the radio operator, Terry Malloy, the forensic expert, Stephen Hancock, and the operational agent, Peter Brooks. The play was directed in our Birmingham studios by Roger Pine.
As first heard on BBC Radio 4, Saturday, 6th October 1979. The Gene Factor by Eric Saward.
Joan was quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Late nights all alone with a test tube, oh. Maxwell Edison, majoring in medicine, calls her on the phone. Can I take you out to the pictures, Joe? Oh. But as she's getting ready to go, a knock comes on the door. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on her head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that she was dead. Back in school again, Maxwell played a fool again. Teacher gets annoyed, wishing to avoid an unpleasant scene.
Would you like to do something for the musician?
She tells Max to stay when the class has gone away, so
like
we wait behind. Writing 50 times, I must
Would
not
you like to
be
do something? Oh, careful, where are you going?
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Here, have this as an apology. The musician is very good.
Thank you.
That's
a few best stones.
Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on her head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer.
You were in a very nostalgic mood this evening.
I was, wasn't I? Is there anything to drink?
There should be some beer in the fridge.
Well, my trouble is that I'm still spiritually rooted in the 60s, you know? In a way, I'm musically retarded. No, more like time-locked. Yeah, have some beer.
The cues don't seem to mind.
Yeah, well, that's because they remember it the first time round. It has memories for them. Cheers.
Cheers.
There's some good stuff written then, you know. And a consciousness that you don't get today. Perhaps I'm just getting old.
Oh, not you. You'll be a little boy forever.
You think it's wrong to look back?
It's not wrong to remember.
Yeah. Whenever I see some of the original Teds, middle-aged, beer belly hanging over their trousers, sideburns going grey, the old quiff a mere shadow of its former glory, makes me sad in a way.
Why?
Well, do they keep the uniform out of some sort of allegiance to an idea, or just because they're time-locked as well?
You are not time-locked. And neither are they, I would think.
Your mother reckons I'm an irresponsible, middle-aged hippie.
That's nothing to go by. She's the sort of person who considered Jesus Christ a bit feckless.
Yeah, but, don't you think I should settle down and get a proper job?
You've got a proper job.
Oh, yeah, busking.
Being a street musician. And what's more, you're good at it.
Well, let's say we make ends meet sometimes. Oh, I don't know, Jen. I'm 38. I think I'm getting too old for this game.
Oh, shut up. Drink your beer while I count the takings. You know you're not past it.
What about something to eat?
Don't think there is very much.
Well, I'm hungry. Shall I get a takeaway?
I'll let you know if you can afford it. Hang on. Hey, look at this.
Oh, not more foreign coins.
No, far from it. Someone's put a £20 note in the bag.
You're joking.
Look.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I told you were good.
Oh, must be a mistake.
It isn't. There's a card. Look.
I see. I can implore you, come and see me tomorrow morning. Bring this card with you.
Who's it from?
Roger Wise.
Do you know him?
No?
What was the name of that record producer you met once?
Oh, that isn't him. His name was Graham Weiss.
Oh, yeah.
Did you, see the guy who gave you this?
No.
Oh, wonder why he didn't introduce himself.
Perhaps he likes mystery.
Well, at £20 in intrigue, I'm prepared to play along for a while.
You're going to see him, then?
Why not?
One more floor.
I've got to give up smoking.
I thought you'd be running up the stairs 3 at a time.
When I get a high off a cardiac arrest.
You spent 4 hours and about 20 cans of beer speculating on who your benefactor might be. About 4 o'clock this morning, you decided that Roger Wise must be at least a Cecil B. DeMille of folk music.
Yeah, well, that was beer laced with fantasy. In the cold light of a hangover and a tatty block of flats, I've radically revised my opinion. I mean, for a start, look at the state of this staircase. There's no way of spaced-out record producers waiting for us on the next floor.
Well, at least this bloke's offering you work. A chance to perform indoors, if nothing else.
Yeah, true.
And with £20 inducement to get you here, it can't be that hard up.
Look, give us a minute before you ring the bell. I can't go in like this.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's just a bit of breathlessness. That's better. Right, you can announce me now.
Yes?
Oh, I think we must have come to the wrong flat.
Which flat did you want?
Well, I thought it was this one.
We're looking for Roger Wise.
You have the right flat, madam.
Well, if we've called at an inconvenient time...
I think you'd better come in.
Who is it, Sergeant?
2 people to see Mr. Wise, sir.
Let's have him in.
You heard the Chief Inspector?
Bloody hell. What's happened here?
Take them into the bedroom. I'll be with you in a minute.
Sir, this way.
What's all this about?
We don't know Roger Wise. We're not his friends.
In here, please.
What's happened to this place? Looks as though a bulldozer's been through
I must
it.
ask you not to touch anything.
Oh, there's nothing left to touch.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
I'm sorry about this.
What's going on here?
I think it would be better if I ask the question, sir. That way we'll get things sorted out much more quickly. Now, a gentleman in the doorway is Sergeant Carter. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Moore. And you are, sir?
Well, Bill Spender.
Madam?
Jenny Marsh.
How long have you known Roger Wise?
Well, we don't. In fact, we never met him.
Sir?
Let me explain. Last night, Roger Wise gave me his card. Look. There you are. As you see, he asked us to come along this morning.
I can employ you. Well, what do you do?
We're street musicians.
Well, we thought he wanted us for a gig or a party.
Yeah. What did he say when he gave you his card?
Say, nothing.
Nothing?
Oh, I didn't realise he'd given it me until we got home, and I found it in the collecting bag.
You usually turn up like this when somebody drops his business card into your bag without introducing himself?
When there's a chance of work, yes.
Look, why don't you ask him yourself? He'll confirm everything.
If I could talk to him, I wouldn't need to be here, sir.
Well, where is he?
Floating in his own bath. He's been murdered.
Bloody hell.
You don't think we had anything to do with it?
Well, I don't know yet.
For crying out loud, we didn't even know the man. Well, we'd never met him before. I mean, the card proves that.
Does it?
Well, of course it does.
You could have been given that card at any time. It isn't dated.
Well, we weren't. We were given it last night.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's say I accept that for the time being. Where were you when he gave you his card?
It must have been Leicester Square. It was the only place we worked last night.
Carter!
Sir?
You got that photograph we found of Mr. Wise?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you recognise that man?
Yes. It was the bloke who bumped into me.
Oh. And what time was that?
I don't know, about 8:30.
What sort of state was he in?
What do you mean?
Well, did he seem at all agitated?
I don't really know. I was collecting from the queue. I stepped back for some reason and he walked into me. He apologised, popped something in my bag, walked on.
So he did speak to you?
Well, no, only to say sorry.
Did he seem as though he was in a hurry?
He might have been, I honestly don't know.
And what about you, sir? You see anything?
Not that I can remember.
Can we go now?
Go? I haven't started yet.
But we don't know anything.
I'll be the judge of that.
I thought for a moment that copper was going to charge us.
He was only huffing and bluffing.
Bluffing? Look, I'm still shaking.
Drink your beer and shut up. Wasn't that bad? Anyway, I feel more sorry for the dead bloke than you.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, drowned in his own bath and the contents of his flat smashed to pieces. What sort of mind does that?
A very dangerous one. And should anyone else slip us their business card without a proper intro, we tear it up.
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm not being silly. I'm very upset. Witnessing the end product of a furniture-smashing psycho and being interviewed by Jack Regan's understudy disturbs my karma no end. Busking the dilly in a rush hour is going to be a piece of bloody cake after this morning's experience.
I wonder who this Roger Wise was.
Is that his card?
Yeah,
I thought the Fuzzman had that.
I picked it up again.
Does he know you've got it?
I don't know.
Well, I think you should phone him, you know.
Oh, don't keep on.
Well, he might think you've half-inched that card on purpose.
Well, I didn't. I just picked it up without thinking.
We don't want the police round here, do we? One sniff inside the flat and he'll have the drug squad crawling all over us.
I promise I'll phone him as soon as we get in, as long as you stop nagging.
Is that you, Mr. Spender?
Oh, no, that's all I need. Yes, Mrs. Rawlins?
I don't wish to complain.
Of course not.
But I have spoken to you about this before.
What now, Mrs. R?
Noise, Mr. Spender. Now, I don't expect you to creep around in carpet slippers.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the noise that's been coming from your flat for the last hour.
Well, you're mistaken. It wasn't us. We've been out all morning.
I live directly underneath you. I know if noise is coming from your flat or not.
What sort of noise?
Banging and crashing. I thought somebody was having a fight up there. Quite frightened me.
It's a pity you didn't think to ring the police. There shouldn't be anyone in our flat.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
When did the noise stop?
A few minutes ago.
Come on, Jenny.
How am I to know when to ring the police? I tried to be reasonable. You make such a lot of noise all the time.
The door's shut.
What did you expect?
Well, if someone's broken in, I would have preferred the door open so I could have had a gander.
You think they're still in there?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
Shouldn't we phone the police?
I'll look first. You know what Mrs. R's like. A cat walking across the floor sounds like someone doing a clog dance to her. Anyway, I've had enough of policemen for one day.
All right, but be careful.
You just be ready to run.
Well?
Take a look.
Oh, no! Well, the stinking rotten bastards!
I suppose it must be an art to destroy a room as thoroughly as this.
It's a total act of vandalism. And that stupid cow sat downstairs and did nothing.
We can't blame her.
Any other time she would have been up here tapping on that door. Is that you there, Mr. Spender? You're making an awful lot of noise again.
Yeah, well, perhaps it's a good thing she didn't.
What do you mean? Look at the place.
The person who might have done this might have done the same thing to her.
Oh, Bill! Why have they done this to us? What reason could there have been?
I don't know. At least I won't be able to play any more bum notes on that thing.
Are we insured?
Well, we're covered for fire and theft, but I don't know about vandalism. Though money won't replace the records.
Are they all broken?
All the 78s are. I knew I should have put them on tape.
Oh, how could you take it so calmly?
Because if I allow myself to really register what's happened, I'll probably have a nervous collapse. It's a sad sight, isn't it?
Well, it was upsetting enough to see Roger Wise's flat. It hurts even more when it's your own place.
It's funny. When someone is good at something, their activity takes on a style all its own.
You think the same person smashed up our place?
Well, it's a bit of a bloody coincidence, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so. What could they have been looking for?
Good time?
Yeah, but they seem to have had that all right.
Well, I better call the fuzz.
You better shout very loud or buy a tom-tom.
What?
You are standing on what's left of the telephone.
Oh, even that. Oh, I'll go down and use Mrs. R's.
Mr. William Spender.
What?
Police.
That was quick.
I'm Detective Inspector Burgess. This is Detective Sergeant Peters.
Sir? It's a pity you didn't arrive half an hour ago.
So I see. Any idea who might have done this?
Well, it certainly wasn't termites.
What about the same person who smashed up Roger Wise's flat?
What makes you think that?
It seems a fairly logical assumption to me.
You could be right.
Well, what were they looking for? Well, don't you know?
To say this situation is delicate is to put it mildly.
Who was this Roger Wise?
I can't tell you that, sir.
Now, why all this secrecy?
That's the delicate part. Let it suffice if I say Mr. Wise's activities were covered by the Official Secrets Act. And even telling you that contravenes the Act.
Are you Special Branch?
Yes, madam.
Oh, political fuzz, that's all I need.
You'll survive.
I'm beginning to wonder, because there's no way I can accept our flat was smashed up for political reasons, not even by your lot.
Just consider yourselves as innocent bystanders.
But of what?
Something rather important.
Oh, are you here to pick up the pieces?
Unfortunately, no. Just to ask you a few questions about your meeting with Roger Wise.
But we've just been through all this with the other policemen.
I'd like you to go over it again for me. I'm especially interested in what Mr. Wise said to you.
He didn't say anything apart from apologising for bumping into me.
Did he give you anything?
Only his card.
May I see it?
It's here somewhere.
Why did you go to his flat this morning?
Because he said he could employ us. That was what was written on his card. There you are.
An envelope, Peters.
Right, sir.
What you doing?
I'm afraid I'll have to take this card away for forensic examination.
Help yourself.
Did he give you anything else?
No. Oh, only money. A £20 note.
I'll need to take that away as well.
Where'd you put it?
I've spent it.
You what?
Spent it. I can let you have the change.
No, thank you, sir.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't think it important.
Can you remember where you spent it?
Next door at the Indian takeaway last night. Well, they might still have it.
We'll check.
I'm sorry.
Tell me, if it isn't an official secret,
What?
how did the bloke who smashed up our flat find us so quickly?
He could have followed you last night.
Oh, that's what I thought, but it doesn't make sense.
Madam?
I'm assuming all this smashing up a flat has some purpose, that whoever this guy is, he is looking for something.
So?
Well, if he thought this Roger Wise had what he wanted, he wouldn't have left him to follow us, would he?
Perhaps there were two of them.
Oh, that's a comforting thought.
Yeah, what do we do if these blokes come back?
Keep your door securely locked and phone the police.
Oh, have you seen the state of our phone?
Oh, I wouldn't let their coming back worry you too much. I think they've satisfied themselves you haven't got what they're looking for. Give me a call if you have any more trouble.
Fine.
And thank you for nothing.
Well, I suppose that's it. Come on.
Where to?
First to the bank to check the insurance policy and then to find a bed for the night. We can't sleep here.
About giving Jack a call. He's got plenty of room.
He's also got Linda.
Oh, she's all right.
She's a maniac.
She's unhappy. She's never forgiven Jack for abandoning journalism for the security of a tit-orientated fascist tabloid.
But that was 10 years ago.
So she overreacted a bit.
It's a tough world, Cherub.
The bit we occupy is bloody criminal at the moment.
Well, you can stay at my place until you've sorted things out.
Thanks, Jack. How's Linda?
Like Cruella de Vil with the hangover.
Is she still at the flat?
No, thank God. Excuse me. I've just had 2 weeks in Ireland. It's drained me completely.
Were you in Belfast?
No. County Wicklow. With Linda. It's supposed to be a holiday. A period of reconciliation, would you believe?
Where is she now?
She's still in Ireland. She went to see some friends in Dublin, although I think that was an excuse. She's fallen in love with the porter, you know? She spent the fortnight swilling it down by the barrelful.
Why don't you get divorced?
I don't know. I think hate must be as binding as love. We always have to have one more go. See what new depths of degradation we can reach.
You're a romantic, that's why you're such a pig.
You're right. I've grown so right-wing in my old age, even my fantasies are conventional.
Now that I can't believe.
Yeah, sorry it was so long.
God, that beer looks good. And Tastes good, too. You know, since coming back from Ireland, I've had this horrible taste in my mouth. This first thing in the morning, it's really bad. It's like some sort of El Dorado for a dung beetle.
Good you are in a mess.
Careful, Jenny. Can't afford to be rude to him yet. Still need a bed for the night.
No, it's all right, that's arranged.
Jenny can say what she likes, Bill. I love her too much to take offence.
Ho, ho.
In fact, when you get tired of her, send her along to me.
And if I get tired of Bill first, can I do the same?
If we're to go on working, I've got to get hold of a guitar from somewhere.
Well, are you going to buy one?
Oh, I thought I'd try and borrow one until the insurance money comes through.
From who?
Well, that's the problem. If Benny hasn't got a spare one, I'll have to go out to Martin at Hendon.
Well, can't you ring first?
Well, neither of them are on the phone.
Oh, why do we know so many poor people? All right, lead on, Master. The guitar is important, and as I'm not prepared to go back to the flat alone, I'll just have to tag along.
What do you want to do about this evening? Well, do we go out and entertain the public?
Shh, we'll have Mrs. Rawlings out again.
Oh, yeah. What do we try and tidy up a bit?
Well, that's easily done. All we need is a large sack and a shovel.
Well, at least we'll be able to replace most things.
Yeah, you know, it amazes me we were even insured. I mean, you're not that sort of person.
Yeah, comes from me mum. She was a great believer in insurance. Do you know, every Friday there'd be a queue of collectors on the doorstep. I was often tempted to put a red light in the hall just for the neighbours' sake.
Is that you, Mr. Spender?
Oh, hell.
I told you to be quiet.
Yes, Mrs. Rawlins?
Now, I'm not one to complain, Mr. Spender.
Oh, no, Mrs. R.
But the police were round here earlier.
Oh? What did they want?
See you, Mr. Spender.
Who was it?
A Chief Inspector Moore left his card, asked that you ring him as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Now, I want it understood that this is a respectable house. If you are involved in any hanky-panky with the law, then I shall have to ask you to leave, both of you.
It's all right, Mrs. Rawlings. We just lost our cat.
Didn't know you had a cat.
Now, that's because it's been missing for some time.
Police wouldn't get a chief inspector to find a lost cat.
Oh, she was a very valuable cat. Don't worry, Mrs. R. We won't bring the house into any disrepute.
Well, I hope not.
And thank you for the message. You silly old cat.
I don't like the sound of that.
What?
The police again.
Ah, it's probably nothing more than the fact you misspelt your name when you signed your statement.
Well, I hate getting involved with the police. I mean, I actually feel guilty and haven't even done anything.
You always feel guilty. Come the end of the day and you'll be feeling guilty about how badly you treated our lost cat.
We never had a cat.
I won't stop you feeling guilty about it.
Oh, very funny.
Ah, home at last. You two can have wall-to-wall rubble. Just phone Psychotic Harry for immediate service.
Oh, I think we should move.
To where? This is London. Even the benches on the embankment have a waiting list.
Still, I think we should look around.
The door's open.
I could have sworn I locked it.
Come in.
Who's that? What are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
Did you force the door?
No, sir, it was open.
I'm sure I locked it.
You remember Detective Sergeant Peters?
Yes.
Evening.
You policemen don't liaise very well.
What do you mean?
Your colleague was round here earlier.
Our interest in this case is rather specialised. We're not involved in the criminal aspect of the investigation.
So what do you want?
Something's cropped up concerning Roger Wise's business card. In fact, it's something rather important.
What is it?
Do you know what a microdot is?
I've a vague idea.
Well, there were 2 microdots attached to Mr. Wise's card.
Well, we didn't know that.
No, you wouldn't, sir. But the problem is, one of them is missing.
How do you know there were 2?
There were traces of the special adhesive used to attach the dots to the card in a second place. Now, it's likely that in the handling of the card, the second dot has become dislodged and possibly adhered itself to one of you.
You want to examine our hands?
Yes, sir. Although if it isn't on your hands, it will be necessary for both you and your clothes to be examined thoroughly.
Oh, suppose that's all right.
Your clothes we can take away for forensic examination, but the body search will have to be done here.
Why?
The dot's very small. We can't risk taking you down to the station and losing it in transit.
Oh, and who'll make this examination?
I will.
Well, you can think again. If you want to search me, I'd like it to be done by a woman. I'm not undressing for your titillation.
I have seen a naked woman before.
Then live on your memories.
What about you, sir?
Well, I don't mind. Well, I understand how Jenny feels.
What if I allow Mr. Spender to examine you?
Under your supervision.
It would have to be. He doesn't know what to look for.
Then the answer is still no. I want to be examined by a policewoman or a nurse.
What's that? What's left of the doorbell?
It's probably one of our people.
Shall I let him in?
He can wait.
It seems they're impatient.
Check the window. Now, I'll ask you one more time. Will you submit to a search?
Not by you.
It's the law.
They'll go away.
Let's kill these two and get out of here.
I've done it.
Run, Jenny!
No, you don't!
Yes, she does! Perfect B-flat!
Quickly, upstairs, 2 men trying to kill Bill.
Get there, Carter.
Right, sir.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, just hurry.
You, Mr. Spender?
I think I've been stabbed, Jen.
Carter!
No sign of them, sir.
Call an ambulance and then get onto the neck. I want this whole area sealed off.
Right, sir.
Must have gone down the fire escape.
My hero.
Oh, don't send me up, Jen.
I'm not, honestly. I'm just pleased you're all right.
You were very lucky, Sam.
Now, don't spoil his moment of triumph.
I was referring to the stabbing.
Yeah. Oh, what happened there? I saw this knife coming at me. In fact, I felt it hit me.
No, sir, it hit the remains of your guitar. If it hadn't, you'd be dead.
Bloody hell.
Fortunately for us, your assailant couldn't disentangle it. So we not only have the knife, but hopefully a good set of prints.
Do you know who they were?
Thanks to you, no. If you hadn't picked up Roger Wise's business card, I might be able to tell you a great deal more.
Well, I'm glad I did. Otherwise you wouldn't have turned up on the doorstep and we would have been dead.
Yeah, well, we'll forget about that for the time being.
Are those goons likely to come back?
Oh, I doubt it. Although, to be on the safe side, it might not be a bad idea if you disappeared for a while.
Oh, yeah? And what if those psychos are waiting outside to follow us?
Oh, it's highly unlikely. They're probably far too busy looking for somewhere to hide themselves.
Forensic team's arrived, sir.
Thank you. Oh, that's another reason why you can't stay here. It's going to take a week to sort through this mess. Have you got somewhere to stay?
We've already arranged that.
Good. Perhaps you could let me have the address. But first I want you to look through some mug books.
Oh, I can't go on. They're all beginning to look the same.
He's very good looking, isn't he? Whew, so's he.
Oh, Jen, we're supposed to be looking for the men who smashed up our room and tried to murder me. These aren't photographs of available clients of some computer dating agency, you know.
And he said I thought he was attractive.
How can you find some criminal psychotic type personality attractive? I mean, the only reason he'd give you a second look is to steal your handbag.
Not that one. He looks too intelligent. I think he's an embezzler.
He's still a crook.
So I still find you attractive in spite of the way you complete your tax form.
Oh, that's not fair.
How's it going?
Oh, well, it isn't. I can't concentrate anymore. I've started seeing triple.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm all right for a bit.
Well, I'll be grateful if you could stick at it for a while longer.
Can you arrange for something to drink?
Coffee?
Fine.
Oh, I'll get some sent in. And some sandwiches.
I prefer an aspirin salad.
Yeah. I've got something better next door if you'd like to come through, Mr. Spender. Yeah, now sit down. Whiskey.
Oh, that's all.
Perhaps you'd like to pour me one as well.
Oh, surely.
Does Miss Marsh like ham?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. This is Inspector Moore. Can you send some coffee and ham sandwiches down to interview room 1? Tar.
Well, cheers.
Yes. I've just received a fingerprint report on the knife that was used on you. Fortunately, there was enough to make an ident.
And?
Is this the man who called himself Burgess?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. His real name is Simon John Walsh, one-time professional soldier, till he ruined his career with a bit of GBH.
Oh, that's nice.
According to his army record, he's supposed to be quite bright. He was in line for a commission at one time.
Oh, intellectual thug, I see. Oh. I suppose now that he's lost his knife, the next time we meet he'll try and club me to death with the collected works of Spinoza.
Oh, yeah. You won't see him again.
What about the man calling himself Peters? You know who he is?
No, not yet. That's why I want you to keep working on those mug books.
Well, can't you trace Peters through Walsh? I mean, if they work as a team...
Walsh has got one conviction for GBH. That was 10 years ago when he was in the army. He's not a regular villain. Therefore, he doesn't have any known criminal contacts. That's why it's so important we find out who Peters is.
You think he might be a proper criminal?
I hope so, because if he's got form, we shall know where to find him, and the sort of people he could be working for.
And if he hasn't?
Yeah, well, we'll think again.
that chauvinistic fuzz. You would have thought he'd have offered us a lift home, especially after all the time we spent looking at those photographs.
Well, I don't think the Chief Inspector likes us much.
He seemed to take a fancy to you, took you off and fed you whiskey.
I think he came to regret his generosity.
What did you say?
Well, I sort of implied I didn't have much faith in his ability to catch Walsh and Peters.
That's my boy. Only opens his mouth to change feet.
Well, he almost said as much himself. When we couldn't identify Peters in the mug books, I think he felt the lack of faith was confirmed.
And to soothe his pride, we have to ride home on the underground.
Well, I think asking how they'd managed to escape from our house so easily didn't help much either.
Did he tell you?
Oh, yeah. Over the roof and down the fire escape on the adjoining house.
I would have thought you would have realised that.
Away and gone before the area could be sealed. And with the microdot, which is another reason we're not liked.
Oh, that's silly. Even if I hadn't picked the card up, the police wouldn't have checked it for microdots.
Yeah, but now they know what it contains, they're annoyed you walked off with it.
Yeah.
Although why I should be the one to receive all the nagging for what you did, I don't understand.
What with one thing and another, it hasn't been your day.
Oh, I'm so tired. What's the matter with Jack? He was sloshed when we got in.
I think he's missing Linda.
Well, certainly wasn't interested in what had happened to us.
He'll be all right in the morning.
Anyway, why is he missing her? He hates her. It's not natural. It's like pining for a malignant growth after you've had it cut out.
You do go on at times.
Well, that's true.
What did Martin say about his broken guitar?
Oh, don't mention it. He was very upset.
Died in a worthy cause?
At the moment, I think he wishes I'd died in its place.
We'll buy him a new one.
That's not as easy as that. He was very attached to that guitar. It's not like replacing a damaged gramophone record. Apart from that, it was quite an expensive one.
Well, we can claim for it on the insurance.
Perhaps I could get it repaired.
You must be joking. It would require an enormous act of faith for that thing ever to be whole again.
Well, then, I'll have to learn how to pray.
As long as you do it quietly, I want to go to sleep.
Ooh. Just a minute.
Oh, now where are you going?
I've got something in my eye.
Oh, yeah, let me look.
Ow, careful.
Keep still, I won't hurt you.
Can you see it?
Yes. Have you got a handkerchief?
There's a box of tissues on your side.
Now then, keep still. Oh, there you are.
It's ridiculous how such a tiny speck can be so painful.
Wonder what it is.
A bit of grit, probably.
No. Look at it carefully.
What?
It's perfectly square.
So it is.
How big is a microdot, Bill?
Oh, no, Jen.
Go and see if Jack's got a magnifying glass.
That won't be any good. You need, well, a special machine to blow those things up.
Well, where would we find one?
Forget about it.
Oh, come on, Bill.
Look, Jen, if it is the dot, we could get into a lot of trouble if we don't hand it over. We've already been told off because of that card business.
I'm going to give it to the police, but first I want to find out what's on it. After what we've been through in the last 24 hours, I think we have the right to know what this is all about.
So, how do you plan to read it?
I don't know. Yet.
I think we should have got Jack to do this for us. I mean, his paper employs photographers and technicians who know all about this sort of thing.
If we'd asked him to find out what was on the dot, there would have been all sorts of questions. He might have hung on to it for days. You know what he can be like. Now, all I want is a quick look, and then we'll hand it over to the police. Are we going in or not?
Oh, all right.
There are rather a lot.
Bloody hell. What do we do now?
I don't know. When I thought of using a microscope, I sort of imagined how it would be at school. You know, the sort of thing. Cheap but treasured possession of the science lab, locked in its case and only to be used under the strict supervision of a teacher. I didn't realise there'd be so many different kinds.
Oh, let's go. We can't afford to buy one of these. Must cost a fortune. Probably need a degree in optics before you can learn how to use one of them.
Can I help you?
We're just looking. Thank you.
What did you have in mind?
I think something a little smaller than you've got here.
For what purpose did you want a microscope?
Well, it's for my son. He's interested in a sort of all-purpose model, if such a thing exists.
I think I can help you. We have a few small microscopes that might be suitable. What is your son's current interest?
Entomology.
Then the type I have in mind will be perfect. There are 3 models in this range.
Oh, what's the difference?
Simply that of magnification.
Do you mind if we have a look?
Please do. I'll just slip a sample slide in place.
Do you mind if I look at something we've brought?
Of course not. I have a blank slide here. Yes, here we are.
Yeah, it would probably be quicker if you set it up.
Certainly.
I'm afraid the specimen is a bit small. It's in this envelope somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yes, you're right. It is small.
I'm not too small?
I don't think so. May I ask what it is?
Well, I don't really know. It's a sort of test. My son said if I could see it in detail, the microscope would be big enough for his needs.
I see. I'm sure this instrument will prove to be more than satisfactory. These are, in fact, excellent optical microscopes. As this specimen is so small, I suggest you try the larger one first. There you are.
Thank you.
The focus control is there. And if you adjust the mirror at the bottom for maximum light.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Oh, very good indeed. Is it possible to have greater magnification?
Certainly, just turn the turret. There you are.
That's perfect. Do you want to look, Bill?
What?
Do you want to look at your son's specimen?
Oh, yeah, of course. Super.
How much is this one?
That one is £120.
Oh, that's rather a lot of money. Look, do you mind if we discuss this? My husband might take a little persuading.
Certainly. Call me if you need anything.
I will, and thank you for your help. Well?
I'm not your husband, and we can't afford this microscope.
Shut up. What do you think of the microdot?
I don't think anything. I can't make head and tail of it.
Can you copy what's written there? Then we won't need to buy the thing.
I suppose so, but it'll take a while.
We can take it in turns.
All right. But you fend off the assistant if she comes back.
Well?
I don't know what it means. I never was much good at maths.
Can you find out?
I could try, but it looks bloody complicated.
Show it to your science correspondent.
The haggis. He must be joking. He couldn't add 2 and 2 together even if you gave him a sack full of silicone chips.
You work for a national newspaper. There must be someone on the staff who could tell you what it means.
I'd have a sniff around, but I can't promise anything.
What about the letter heading?
Yes, I've heard of Schiller Chemicals. They've got a big factory out at Hatfield.
What do they make?
It's a pharmaceutical company. They make that happy pill, Voxodon.
Oh, yes, the pill that turns potential suicides into happy zombies.
That's the stuff. Do you know what's just occurred to me?
What?
That the late Mr. Wise might have been involved in a spot of industrial espionage.
And there could be some sort of secret formula on the microdot.
Could be. There's a lot of money on that racket.
Oh, no, I don't believe it. No, you should have seen the block of flats where he lived. It's hardly the place a successful industrial gangster would hang out by choice.
It was just a thought.
Look, I really don't think you two have been very sensible.
Why not?
Have you already forgotten that one man is dead because of this? And that yesterday we both came within a guitar's width of the same thing happening to us?
All right, but aren't you at all curious?
No, because I know what curiosity did to the cat. And that unfortunate moggy had 9 lives to protect it. All I had was a guitar, and at the moment I'm fresh out of it.
Come on, Bill.
No, I'm scared, Jenny. I think we could be in great danger. And if this is a case of industrial espionage and people are prepared to kill for that gibberish, God knows who's behind it.
Bill, that had occurred to me. And that's why I'm very interested. It could be a very important story.
Well, I think you're both being bloody stupid. I'm taking this microdot to the police. And that, I hope, will be the end of this whole pathetic business.
Hang on, Bill. Now, what's got into you?
I could ask the same question of you. You're an intelligent woman, Jenny, but at the moment you're behaving like an idiot.
I haven't done anything.
Jen, I want us to take that policeman's advice and go away for a few days.
Where?
I don't care. We can even go to your parents.
Well, what about work?
We've got enough money to tide us over for a while.
Anyway, we can't go to my parents. You'd die a different sort of death down there.
Then we'll go somewhere else. I don't want to stay in London, and I want us out of Jack's flat.
Oh, come off it.
If we stay there, he'll egg you on over this thing. You know what he can be like?
I should never have let you take that dot to the microscope showroom.
You shouldn't have let me what? I'd choose your words a bit more carefully, Bill. I'm not your little girl, you know.
And stop behaving as though you are. I want us out of his flat. Now, immediately.
I see. Big Daddy has spoken.
It's for your own good.
For my own good, eh? You should know me better than to try to play the paternalistic heavy.
All right, please yourself. But if you've got any sense, you'll go back to the flat, pack what few belongings we've got left, and be ready to leave as soon as I've finished with the police.
Any more instructions?
And what I'm saying makes sense, Jen.
Shove off, Grandad!
Come on, Jen.
God, he gets up my nose at times.
Come back into the pub.
I am definitely running out of affection for that guy.
He's only being like this because he cares about you.
Oh.
Oh, he's scared, and I don't blame him.
He's treating me like a little girl.
Come and have a drink, and then I'll run you back
I
to the
don't
flat.
want a drink. Anyway, it's getting late. You should be back at work.
A few more minutes won't make any difference.
Oh, thanks all the same. I'd rather go home on the bus. I want to be alone for a bit.
All right.
Look, you will try and find out about Schiller Chemicals.
Oh, yes.
In spite of what Bill says, I'm still curious to know.
Alec, are you busy?
No, I'm just exercising my fingers.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is important. Word has it you're a bit of a scientific genius.
And the word is wrong. I am a complete scientific genius.
Then tell me what this means.
The trouble with modern science is that it's so complex one is forced to specialise.
You mean you don't know what it says?
My speciality is nuclear energy. A very in subject, I might add.
So you don't know what it says?
I can tell you two absolutes about that sheet of paper. The first one being, what is written there is not about nuclear energy.
And the second?
That the stain in the top right-hand corner is red wine.
Brilliant.
Now, there aren't many people you could go to in this office and be told two absolutes.
You're fantastic, Alec. Now earn a double gold star by telling me you can find out what this means.
I can try and find out what it means.
That's all I need to hear.
But even a genius needs a clue.
I can't help you. I haven't even the faintest idea what it relates to.
Then where did you get it from?
Oh, that I can't tell you at the moment, and it wouldn't help anyway.
All right, I'll see what I can do for you.
You're a great person.
I know.
Oh, one other thing, Alec. Can you tell me anything over and beyond what I'll find in the cuttings library about Schiller Chemicals?
I doubt it.
Is there any scandal in the wind?
Not that I know of. Although I think their wonder drug is under attack in the States.
Voxodon?
Aye.
What for?
Oh, possible side effects. But it probably isn't anything. I'm waiting for the day the Americans prove salt can give you cancer.
Right, sir. Would you like to sign your statement now?
I haven't got a pen.
Oh, yeah. There you are. You've been rather silly, haven't you?
Well, the situation isn't entirely of my making.
Withholding evidence is rather a serious offence, whether it's entirely of your making or not.
Are you going to charge me?
I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
I'd much prefer to have you out of London right away from what's going on here.
Well, I'll be pleased to go.
But I also want Miss Marsh to go with you.
I'll try and persuade her.
You leave that to me, son. I want a statement from her first. And if she refuses to go, I will charge the pair of you.
Well, I'll ring her.
Where will she have gone?
Well, I suppose once she's calmed down, back to the flat.
The forensic team are still at your flat. If she turns up there, I'll leave instructions for her to be brought in. You better phone the flat where you're staying and leave a message for her to call you.
Well, there may not be anyone at the flat.
Then you'll have a long wait, sir. Because you are staying here until she comes in to make a statement.
Can I give you a lift, darling?
What? Oh, get lost.
Now, that isn't a very nice way to reject a friendly offer.
Ah, you! No, don't! Let go! Stop it! No.
Reports. I hate them. I must read 10 million words a day. You know, I find it quite strange the way you've been sucked into this business.
Well, I find it terrifying. Never thought busking would be such a dangerous occupation.
How long have you been a busker?
I don't know. About 5 years.
Yeah. And you make a living?
Well, most of the time.
Wouldn't do for me. No, I find that style of life bit too precarious. It's a bit like being an actor.
Hmm?
Never really certain there'll be a wage at the end of next week.
It's not that bad.
What'd you do before you turned to busking?
Various things. Mainly painting and decorating.
Oh, well, that's a bit more secure than what you're doing now.
Nothing secure nowadays. The number of skilled men on the dole proves that.
Well, some of us are safe. Yeah, that's one reason why I joined the police force. Reasonable pay, once you've got a bit of rank. Good pension. Yes, I'd recommend the job to anybody.
Well, profession will be a bit overcrowded if we all try to join.
More. Yeah. Right. Well, there's not much you can do, is there? Okay, bye. The forensic team at your flat are packing it in for the night.
And no sign of Jenny?
No.
I wonder where she's got to.
You better ring this place you're staying at again and see if she's pitched up there yet.
Take the gag off her.
Right.
With one unnecessary sound out of you, I'll cut your tongue out.
What do you want?
A friendly chat.
About what?
You? That musical friend of yours? The police? Micro-photography? You know, the sort of things you discuss over any tea table.
I don't like tea.
That's unfortunate. Now, my colleague here is very upset about the way your man treated him. I mean, hitting him with a guitar is not a nice thing to do.
You tried to murder him.
That's no excuse.
Let's cut the crap and get on with it.
You see how upset he is. Show her your bruises.
Bollocks.
He's like you. He doesn't like undressing in front of strangers.
Please, tell me what you want.
First, I want to know where that bloke of yours is.
I don't know.
I thought you were inseparable.
Then you were mistaken.
All right, then. We'll talk about the microdot.
I don't know about that either.
Now, I'm very keen to get that back.
I haven't found it.
Are you sure? Because we don't have to pretend now. We can search you as roughly and as thoroughly as we want. Now, you don't want that, do you?
No.
So you're going to tell me what's happened to it.
We didn't find it.
Did you tell the police about it?
No.
Oh, come on! Are you trying to tell me the police didn't take a statement from you after our last meeting?
We forgot to tell them in the excitement.
She forgot to tell them.
It's true.
Use the scopolamine on her. Save all this mucking about.
Do you hear what he said? Do you know what scopolamine is?
No.
It's a drug. They used to call it the truth drug, but that's not a very accurate description. The effect it does have is to make you very relaxed. They sometimes use it as a pre-med in hospitals.
Oh, yes.
So you've heard of it?
Yeah.
Anyway, if we give you just enough, you'll be so happy, so relaxed, you'll find it very difficult not to tell us everything we want to know. And don't think you'll be able to fight it, because you won't.
It'll be a waste of a drug, because I can't tell you what I don't know.
Have it your own way. Although I should point out I'm not very skilled at giving injections. It could be painful. The needle might break. Worse still, I may not properly clear the solution of air bubbles. You know what happens if air bubbles get into the bloodstream.
I don't, but you're going to tell me.
Oh, it's very simple. You die.
No luck?
No. Well, where could she be? She can't still be sulking.
Perhaps she's gone shopping.
Until this time, it's 8:30. Anyway, Jenny isn't the sort of goes shopping. At least not the way you mean it.
Well, why not ring some of your friends? You might have gone to one of them.
I can't. Most of them aren't on the phone.
Oh, then we'll just have to wait. I wouldn't worry, sir. You know what women are like when they're upset.
I don't know what sort of women you know, but Jenny doesn't make a production out of losing her temper. You have the row, she calms down, and that's it. She doesn't slink off an eye just to drain the last bit of agony out of it.
You're a very lucky man, sir.
What if she's had an accident?
Well, that I can check. Information room. This is Chief Inspector Moore. Could you check to see if there's a road accident report on Jennifer Marsh? Oh, hang on.
What if those two bogus coppers are caught up with her?
There's no point in you sitting there panicking yourself. Those villains have got their heads well down.
Well, why should they bother? They've managed to run rings round you so far.
Needling me's not going to find her.
But it's true. They even managed to escape after you were supposed to have sealed off the area.
Hello. Yes. Yes, all right. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Look, you might think I'm an ineffectual establishment twit whose only function in life is to persecute middle-aged hippies like you. But you think on this. If you'd stayed out of sight, as I suggested, and if you'd informed me as soon as you found that microdot, your lunatic girlfriend might not be missing now.
Would it have made any difference? What have you done since I brought the microdot in? Sweet F.A. Apart from read files and chat to me.
And answer the telephone, don't forget that, sir.
Oh, yeah, well, you haven't even been on to Schiller Chemicals.
I'll tell you what's been happening since you've been here. 1, the dot has been enlarged. We can now read what it says.
And what does it say?
Do you know?
Of course not, I'm not an expert.
And neither are we. But we're working on that. 2, my sergeant has been down to Schiller Chemicals this afternoon with a copy of what the dot contains. And, surprise, surprise, they don't know what it means either. But they're working on it. 3, those files I've been reading have been reports from the various teams working on your case. 4, I've had a forensic team giving your flat the fine tooth comb treatment. Now, apart from picking up the odd bit of information that might bring about an agreeable conclusion to your case, we've also established that you smoke quite a lot of grass, Mr. Spender.
Oh, super.
Yeah, super.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I wasn't going to do anything. I thought you'd been through enough in the last 48 hours. But now I'm not so sure.
No, I can explain about
I
the
think
grass.
I've already said enough for one evening. If I were you, I'd go back to your friend's place and stay there. If Miss Marsh turns up, tell her to get in touch with me immediately.
All right.
And just remember, if either of you give me the slightest reason for complaint, you'll be back in here smartish, and you'll be staying, and that's no idle threat. Now, on your bike.
All right, Jenny. You can go to sleep now.
Thank you. Good night.
It's a pity we didn't have this stuff to use on Wise.
I thought you enjoyed giving him the water treatment.
I did. But I also like results. Now, what are we going to do about her now?
I'll phone in. I want instructions on everything we do. We've cocked things up enough already. This is Walsh. Yes, the police have the microdot. I know. Oh, isn't that a bit drastic? Oh, I see. Right, if that's what you want. What about the girl? If you think that best.
What do you say?
We're to dump the girl.
That's stupid.
He doesn't think so. Apparently she won't remember very much, and if we dump her so the police find her quickly, they're likely to think she's been on a binge.
And I'll give her a blood test and find out she's had scopolamine.
But he's a doctor. He's supposed to know about this sort of thing. I can't argue with him.
Is he annoyed about the microdot?
Well, surprisingly not. He'd already decided to dismantle the unit and set it up here. Apparently the customers are beginning to flock in.
Oh, that's something.
Anyway, let's get rid of her before this stuff wears off.
You are a lucky girl, aren't you? You're going to see your music man again. Yeah, you don't think the doc would let me break a few of her bloke's fingers, do you? That'd slow him down a bit.
Hasn't there been enough violence?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
We should stop pacing up and down like some caricature expectant father. Sit down, have a drink.
I'm not pacing, I'm looking for an ashtray.
You walked past one 4 times already. Over there.
Eh? Oh, tough.
Look, don't worry about Jenny. She's as tough as Linda's cooking. She can look after herself.
Yeah, I know she can. But if she decides to go off anywhere, she always lets me know. That's the most worrying thing.
Well, you did have quite a row at lunchtime.
Given what's happened in the last couple of days, even you wouldn't go off without saying something.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, she knows I'd worry.
She'll turn up.
Oh, yeah, but in what state?
Now, forget about those psychos. They've probably left the country.
That's what the fuzz said.
Oh, there you are. Have a drink. Relax.
But even I know that the way those two carried on, they must be a couple of highly professional gangsters. And blokes like that don't run away because there's a bit of trouble.
Yeah, but the police will get them.
I don't trust the police anymore. Look at me, I'm shaking. Have you got any grass?
Don't use the stuff. There's some whiskey.
That won't do any good. Only make me more depressed.
I think Linda's got some Foxodon somewhere.
That stuff. Everywhere I turn, I'm faced with Schiller Chemicals.
It's a big company. According to my researcher, they've cornered quite a large part of the pharmaceutical market.
And they can keep it.
He also found that Roger Wise worked for them as a micro-photographer in their archive department.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
And apparently the archives places out in the country, along with some special research unit they have. The place is supposed to be guarded like a prison. Sure you won't have a drink?
No, thanks.
But we still won't know anything for certain until this microdot has been deciphered.
Well, perhaps you were right.
Well?
That it's the formula for some new wonder drug.
Well, I've changed my mind about that.
Why?
Because if it is a formula, it would mean that the psychos who killed Wise would be working for Schiller Chemicals. Well, I can't see them doing things like that.
I can.
Yeah, all right. But only if it was to their advantage. And I can't see how it would be in a situation like that.
They want their formula back. It's worth a lot of money to them.
Precisely. Now, if Wise had stolen their next money spinner, there are only really two places he could sell it. To the opposition or back to Schiller themselves, which I think is much more likely. Now, given the fact a successful drug can make hundreds of millions, they could afford to pay him anything he asked without feeling it. They'd just put his bill on the cost of research. They wouldn't need to employ a couple of assassins.
Yeah, well, someone did. And I've got a nasty feeling they got hold of Jenny.
She'll turn up.
That's what you keep saying. I'll take it. Hello? Speaking? Yeah. Where? No. Where's she been taken? Right. Thanks very much for ringing. Bye.
Jenny?
The police. They found her. She's safe.
I told you.
She was found wandering down the Euston Road singing.
That's my girl. Was she drunk?
No. Stoned. Excuse me, sister. I'm looking for Jenny Marsh.
Are you Mr. Spender?
That's right.
There's a policeman who wants to speak to you.
Oh, right. Well, where is he?
If you'd like to come into my office.
I'll see if I can find Jenny.
Right, I'll be with you in a minute. Is she all right?
She's fine.
Well, what happened to her?
I'll leave the policeman to tell you that. And I can tell you he's not very pleased with either of you.
That could be only one person.
In here.
I'm in, Mr. Spender. Thank you, sister. Sit down. Now, this is the report on the blood test made on Miss Marsh.
Well, what was it?
Scopolamine.
Well, where would she have got that from?
Well, you tell me.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, Jenny doesn't take drugs.
Oh?
Well, she smokes a bit of grass, that's all. That's nothing. She never touched the hard stuff.
That's always the first time.
Maybe, but not on scopolamine.
Might have been all she could get hold of.
I don't believe it. There's no reason why she should have taken it.
Perhaps she wanted to cheer herself up, depressed after her argument with you.
That's just not her.
Have you spoken to her yet?
No.
She's telling quite a tale.
What?
Says she was snatched by the two bogus policemen, who then doped her up to find out whether she knew what had happened to the microdot. Do you believe that?
Well, makes sense. Scopolamine's the sort of stuff they'd use to soften her up.
You seem to know quite a bit about the drug.
Well, I just do.
Do you? Well, there's very little else she can tell me about her adventure. She says she can't even remember where she was picked up.
So you're not going to do anything about it?
Not for the time being, because I'm of the opinion that if those two heavies had got her, we would have fished her out of the Thames.
I don't know why they don't believe me. I mean, if I was going to make a story up, I'd think of something a bit more credible, wouldn't I?
I should hope so.
I was expecting to find you laid out.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you.
Look, what time did they admit you?
I can't remember. I've been asleep most of the time.
Well, I've aged 10 years in the last few hours.
That's nothing new. You age 10 years when the doorbell goes and you're not expecting anyone.
It's nice to hear that you're fully recovered, Jenny.
Well, I'm the worrying kind. I'm neurotic. If I could afford a psychiatrist, he'd confirm it for you.
Why didn't you bring me some fruit? I'm starving.
Listen to her. Where can I get fruit at 11 o'clock at night?
All right, Kitty's cool. It's, the woman in the next room's trying to die.
Is she? Oh, sorry.
Oh, shut up.
Why not tell Bill about the conversation you overheard?
Do you want to hear?
Tell him anyway. I want to hear it again.
Well, there's not really that much to tell. After the bloke who calls himself Burgess...
His real name's Walsh. Why does it always have to be us?
Yeah. Anyway, After he'd finished chatting me up about the microdot, he made a phone call to inquire, as far as I could make out, whether I was to be killed or not.
What?
I assume this call was to the boss man, who, by the way, is some sort of doctor. Anyway, after Walsh and Friend had recovered from the disappointment of my reprieve, they chatted on a bit about some unit and that it was going to be dismantled and set up where we were, that is, this warehouse place.
Oh, what sort of unit?
I don't know, they didn't say.
Did you tell the police?
Oh, of course I did. They just thought it was something to spice up the tale I was telling.
Does this make any sense to you?
Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's got anything to do with the special unit at Potter's Bar.
But you said you didn't think Schiller Chemicals were involved in this thing.
Well, I still don't think they are, as such. But it's possible that something is going on there that the company doesn't know anything about. And that's what the late Mr. Wise discovered.
How much longer before we find out about the microdot?
I rang the paper.
Well, it's a bit late, isn't it?
It's a newspaper I work for, not a laundry. What time do you think we put a morning paper to bed?
Ring them now.
Is there a public phone around?
There must be. Ask the nurse.
Oh, sister, excuse me, sister. Could you tell me, is there a payphone around?
There's one in the foyer.
Thank you.
And I'm afraid I must ask you to leave now.
Oh, come on, sister. 5 more minutes.
No, I must insist you leave now. It's very late.
Come on, Bill.
Let me know what you find out in the morning.
Visiting hours are between 3 and 4:30 and 6 and 9, without exception.
I'll ring you, Jen.
No incoming calls unless they are very urgent.
I think you and I are going to get on very well, sister.
Hello? This is Jack Holm. Could I have extension 4721, please?
If they found out what the dot contains, will you take it to the police?
You must be joking. They've got the dot. Let them do their own work.
The law said I was withholding evidence because I didn't take the thing in straight away.
That was bluff to frighten you. Anyway, you haven't got anything to do with this.
Oh, well, as long as you explain that to them.
Will you, Hello, Wally? Jack Holm. Anything on that microdot transcript yet? Oh, great. Well, open it. Oh, come on. What do you mean? This is very important. All right. Thank you very much. I'll come in then.
Well?
There is something, but Wally's too busy to open it.
Well, why?
He's in a panic. And he always is about this time. Probably he can't work out the answers to the simple crossword. Don't look so worried.
Oh, I'm not. In fact, I've given up worrying. I'm trying to be fatalistic. Just hope that when this lot's over, the judge will be kind enough to give me concurrent sentences.
Damn.
What?
It's not the report on the microdot.
What is it?
Expenses back for further justification. Bloody new accountant. I knew he was too fly for my good. Oh, well, that's next month's beer money gone.
Is there nothing straightforward about you?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello, Alec.
I've been trying to get in touch with you at home for the last hour and a half.
Why, what's up?
These notes you gave me, where did they come from?
Why?
They're dynamite, lad.
Well, what do they say?
I don't have a full report yet.
Well, why not?
Because I had to send it out to be deciphered.
Well, who's got it? I'll go round and collect it.
I don't think you'd get a very friendly welcome. Dr. Bernstein is what they call an early-to-bed person.
Well, it's so important I don't mind disturbing his beauty sleep.
Now, it's all right, lad. I can give you the gist of what it contains.
Can you pass me that pad, Bill?
Yeah.
Right, fire away.
Have you heard of Lassa fever?
Yeah. Isn't it sometimes called green monkey's disease?
That's right. And you probably also know that once infected, you stand a good chance of dying because, as the wretched disease is a virus, there's no effective way of treating it.
So?
Well, the notes you gave me are part of somebody's research on the disease. In fact, someone is doing a spot of genetic engineering on the virus.
Oh, is that good or bad?
In this particular case, it's rather unpleasant. According to Dr. Bernstein, someone has succeeded in making it even more virulent than it already is, so that your chances of surviving are almost nil.
But for what purpose?
What do you think?
Germ warfare?
Well, Schiller Chemicals is a pharmaceutical company. Why should they be into germ warfare?
They can't be. That is, legally. The sort of genetic engineering involved here has to be sanctioned by the Genetic Manipulation Advisory Group. Now, that's a government committee. It's highly unlikely that any geneticist outside of Porton Down would get permission to do such work.
Then what's going on?
Something highly illegal, I should think.
We've got to tell the police now.
Don't get carried away, Bill. This could be the story of the century. What else does Dr. Bernstein say?
He agrees with your friend inasmuch as that the authorities should be informed as soon as possible.
There you are.
All right. We will tell that chief inspector who's been hounding you. But I want to try and keep some control over this story. If anyone's going to tell the world about this, I want it to be me, not some police spokesman. What about this Dr. Bernstein? Will he take any action?
He's happy for us to handle it, but I'm sure he'll expect someone to do something pretty soon.
I'll speak to the editor.
You have been a couple of busy boys.
Hello, Chief Inspector.
I suppose you're Jack Hull.
That's right.
I won't say that I'm pleased to meet you.
You're not very grateful.
Should I be?
We've broken this case for you.
All you've broken is my night's sleep.
Look, there's some maniac walking around with a container full of Lassa fever. I consider that very important. No, I'll go further. I find it bloody terrifying.
How? And what can I do about it at 4:30 in the morning?
You could at least be a bit more concerned.
Look, I just spent an hour having my ear scorched by my chief superintendent. I'm in no mood for lectures from a scribbler like you.
Scribbler? I was Journalist of the Year in 1975.
This is 1979. To me, you're just a has-been.
I don't believe this conversation.
Now, before we get all worked up, let me tell you this. I sent a man round to your Dr. Bernstein's flat an hour ago.
Huh?
He isn't in.
Where is he?
He's gotten his sense asleep with his girlfriend somewhere, and we can't act until we've seen his report.
Get hold of another geneticist. He'll confirm what was on that microdot.
We're doing that, but we don't keep our own personal one on a lead in the backyard. It'll take a little time. It'll also take him a while before he can tell us exactly what the dot says. Now, by my reckoning, that'll put it at about 8:30, and that's the time I usually get into the office. In other words, all of this could have been done without involving me. So what the hell was your editor doing saying I was the officer he wanted to deal with?
You're the officer in charge of this case?
My super knows that. If you just told him what you'd found out, he could have been in touch with me in his own sweet time.
Now you're just annoyed because you've been got out of bed.
Yes, I am, because there is nothing I can do but wait and twiddle me thumbs.
Well, what about organising a raid on Schiller Chemicals?
A raid. Obviously, licking your pencil has caused you severe brain damage. Schiller Chemicals is a very big and a very powerful company who would not take the bad publicity lightly if I turned up at their gates asking them to hand over their mad scientist, unless I could show cast-iron proof of my accusation.
And in holding back, you're giving this lunatic more time to escape.
If Miss Marsh overheard Walsh's conversation correctly, he isn't planning to go very far. So think on this. If my first move is a bad one, I shall lose the confidence of my superiors, and then I'll have to justify my each and every other action before being allowed to take it. When I act, I want it to be quickly without hindrance. Otherwise, you'll escape.
All right, I take your point.
Thank you.
But have you done any checking on this special unit Roger Wise worked at?
Yes, and it seems to be clean, because according to Schiller's managing director, it's a special research unit devoted entirely to a program for developing new drugs for the treatment of schizophrenia. And can you think of anything more peaceable than that?
And that was that. Then he threw us out.
You look dreadful. Have you had any sleep?
No. And after this, I don't think I'll ever sleep again. My brain has taken on a life all its own. When it isn't spinning like a gyroscope, it's trying to squeeze its way to freedom through my left ear.
Do you not have any idea where you were taken?
None. I'd tell you if I did.
You didn't hear any noises or see anything that might give a clue.
I was blindfolded on the journey there and asleep on the way back. But all I can tell you was that it was some sort of warehouse. A Victorian warehouse, if that's any help.
There must be dozens of those.
I'm going to discharge myself.
You stay where you are.
I feel fine, and I'm not doing any good in here.
Look, you're safe. I think you should wait until the doctor says it's all right for you to leave.
Look, all I was given is what most people have before an operation. It's worn off completely.
At least see the doctor.
What are you two doing here?
Oh, hello, sister. Visiting.
I told you yesterday evening the visiting hours were 3 until 4:30 and 6 until 9.
Well?
What do you mean, well? You've deliberately disobeyed a hospital rule. Leave at once.
No. Control your Irish temper, sister. We haven't broken any rule.
I shall phone the police if you don't leave immediately.
According to the clock over there, it's 7:15. It's not our fault if we misunderstood you when you said visiting hours were between 6 and 9. You should have remembered your AM and PM.
I'm getting tired of being thrown out of places.
I can't help it if she didn't have a sense of humour.
It won't help Jenny very much.
She'll survive.
You know, I sometimes feel that my mother was raped by a person from another planet.
Huh?
I just don't understand this world at all. I'm sure if I lived on Mars or Titan or the Crab Nebula, I'd cope much better.
I'll buy you a drink. That'll cheer you up.
Huh? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Where can you buy a drink at this time?
We'll go over to Smithfield. The pubs are open there for the meat market.
All this activity's incredible. This is what life's about.
Have you never been up here before?
No.
Sup your beer and soak in the atmosphere while I tell you what we're going to do.
All I'm going to do today is sleep.
Oh, no, you're not. You've got all your life to sleep. I want you to come with me to Schiller Chemicals Research Unit.
Whatever for?
I want to see what's going on out there.
Well, they won't let you into that place.
Do you remember what Jenny overheard? That some sort of unit was to be dismantled. Now, there might be something to see.
And risk bumping into those psychos again? No, thank you.
Well, they won't be hanging around that place.
How do you know?
Because they know the police have the microdot, and it's just a matter of time before they turn up there.
Well, that being so, they'll have already cleared out whatever was there, so there's no point in going.
Then we'll just watch the police raid the place.
If that copper sees us again, he'll lock us up.
Look, Bill, I need a story out of this. Something a bit more than I'll get via a press handout.
Then go on your own.
I need a witness.
Then go with somebody else.
Who?
Am I your only friend?
It'll be too complicated to explain it to someone else. I really do need this story, you know. If I don't come up with something special, my editor will castrate me.
Oh, at least the nervous women of the world will have one less to worry about.
Oh, come on, Bill.
I'm a street musician and neurotic. I have no desire to win a posthumous George medal.
There won't be any risk. Hey, and what's more, I'll make sure you're mentioned in my article. You'll be famous. Cinema queues will flock from miles around to hear you play. Please, Bill, just as one last favour. If you do this, you can stay at my flat until yours is fixed up without paying any expenses. And that includes booze. See how desperate I am.
Plus a big mention in this article of yours.
Your name and musical ability will be praised using my best superlatives.
Oh. Oh, all right.
I'm really grateful, Bill.
And I want another pint.
Save it until later. I'll buy you half a dozen pints. I want to go back to the flat and collect my camera.
You know, it's really nice to be able to climb a flight of stairs without being harassed by a neighbour.
Do you think if we tried, we could get into that special unit?
What?
If I phoned the director and said that I wanted to do a feature on the place, he might show us around.
Oh, yeah. And what if the director is the mad scientist?
Yeah, that's a point. Should have got the library to see if there was anything on him.
What's his name?
Richard Lang. Although, come to think of it, I'd expect the villain to have made a bolt for it by now. Perhaps I should phone, see if any of their staff hasn't turned up.
Hey, now, the agreement was we just go to look, nothing else. Because I'm not going in that place without a regiment of bodyguards.
All right, no need for panic. Oh, no. Oh, bloody no!
Oh.
The front door to my flat, it's open.
I'll phone the police.
If those bastards have smashed my place up...
And they'll be waiting to do the same to you. I'll fetch the police.
Come on.
Those guys carry knives, and worse.
I've done a bit of judo, and you've tangled with them before and got away with it. They're not that tough. Come on!
Are they in there?
Can't see. At least they haven't caused any damage yet. Look, there are some golf clubs in the hall cupboard.
Eh?
If we can get to them, we can flatten them.
I didn't know you played golf.
This is hardly the time to discuss that. As a matter of fact, I won them in a poker game. Come on! Ah, there they are. Right. Follow me. Are you ready?
No.
Oh, come on.
All right.
I'll go first. Right, you bastards!
Hello, Jack.
Jenny.
Sorry if I frightened you.
Well, we thought you were the bogus policeman.
So I gather. It's a good thing I'm not, though. I heard you two sneaking up on me from halfway down the stairs.
You're supposed to be in the hospital.
I discharged myself. I said I would.
You really frightened me. Why did you leave the front door open?
Well, I was scared too. I've only just got back myself. I left it open in case I had to make a bolt for it.
I need a drink.
Yeah, well, it looked much better in your hand than that stupid golf club. Where have you been?
Planning our next move. Well, at least Jack has.
I want to go out to the special unit to see if there's anything going on.
Oh, can I come?
No, you're going back to hospital.
I'm fully recovered, and even if I wasn't, I'm not going back there. That Irish woman would kill me.
Do the police know you're out?
I didn't tell them.
Oh, I see no reason why she shouldn't come along. She'll probably be safer with us anyway.
Well, I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
Oh, yes, I do. A quiet life.
Have you got that film on the camera yet?
Yes.
There's a motorising unit in the bag somewhere.
Oh, I've never used one of those before. I might mess things up if I try.
All right.
What lens shall I use?
55mm, that's the one that's on. But keep the 500 handy just in case.
Right. Smile, Bill. Oh, careful, you nearly looked happy.
I'm trying to map read.
Don't upset the navigator, otherwise we'll never get there.
Take the next left.
And straight into a traffic jam.
I thought Potter's Bar was in the country.
Yeah, it is.
We're surrounded by houses.
Well, that's your modern countryside for you. I'm convinced it's every town planner's dream to concrete over the universe.
Stop moaning and concentrate on your map reading.
Oh, I've done my bit. It's straight on from here.
What are you hoping to find at this place?
I just want to look, see what there is to see, take a few photographs.
Are you still planning to try and get inside?
I'll tell you when I get there.
Will you be able to get me in as well?
We'll see.
His press card may be able to get you into that place, but it might require a pine box to get you out again.
Oh, shut up.
Is there any way around this traffic, Bill?
Hang on. No, not that I can see.
It's a roadworks. We'll be all right once we're past it.
Did I see you gathering some food together before we left?
Oh, there's only a few apples.
Well, can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
Bill!
What?
The van on the other side of the road.
Which one?
The blue one. Do you see who's driving it?
It's Peters. The one who said he was a detective sergeant.
You sure?
You think I'd forget his face?
Quick, take a photograph. If I can get out of this traffic, we're going to follow him.
He's moving off. Hurry.
Hold on tight. Sorry, madam, but I'm afraid it was necessary.
I should have guessed they'd taken me to somewhere in Dockland.
I don't like all these empty streets. That van driver must know I'm on his tail.
Well, can't you drop back any further?
I'll risk losing him if I do.
Well, he isn't behaving as though he's noticed us. He hasn't tried to lose you or anything.
Could be he's just very confident.
This area's really eerie, isn't it? All those empty buildings and no people.
He's stopping. And he's expected. Look, the gates are up. And in he goes.
Well, what do we do now?
I'm going to phone in, let the paper know where I am. Then I'll call the police. I'll only be a minute.
It's a big place.
It's really spooky inside.
I think we'll give the conducted tour a miss this time.
All right, game time over. You, move into the driver's seat.
I can't drive.
Then you've got about 3 seconds to learn. Otherwise the music boy here will need a new cue hustler. Good girl. Now, drive towards those gates.
They're shut.
Just drive, they'll open. There you go. Now drive straight in. Seems you couldn't keep away from the old place.
I've come for another fix of scopolamine.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Well, what are you going to do with us?
You'll see. At least you get a chance to meet the big man this time. He's rather annoyed with you two. You've caused him a great deal of trouble.
You realise the police know where we are?
Do they? I don't see a telephone in the car.
So what?
My colleague saw you pick him up on the Potter's Bar Road. You didn't have time to phone because you didn't have time to stop. Whereas he has two-way radio in his van. That's why I was waiting to greet you. Not your day, is it?
Well, as a matter of fact, it hasn't been for some time.
All right, pull up here and get out.
Bloody hell. It's enormous.
It's very awe-inspiring, isn't it?
Yes, the acoustics are rather splendid.
Who are you?
You don't know?
I wouldn't have asked otherwise.
My name is Dr. Richard Lang, a former director of Schiller Chemical's Special Research Unit.
What's this all about?
You really don't know?
The police know what you're up to and where you are.
I'm afraid they don't. Your friend didn't get through.
Where is he?
Dead. But save your pity for yourself, Mr. Spender. You're about to join him.
Get stuffed.
If you wish such a banal statement to be your last, so be it. Kill them.
Now, come on. You can at least tell us what this is all about.
Given the fact you're about to die, there seems little point. Get on with it, Walsh.
The police are here!
They can't be.
They're all over the place!
But how? You didn't get that reporter. Ring them.
That was here already. Van loads of them. The police must have followed these two.
Pass me one of those cylinders.
Shall I kill them?
Wait.
This is the police!
I am Dr. Lang. Do you know who I am?
I do.
And are you familiar with my work?
We know what you've been up to.
Then you know what's in this cylinder.
So?
I wish to leave here unhindered. If you refuse to allow me to do so, I will open this cylinder and release the virus. Do you understand what that would mean?
I have a rough idea.
Hundreds of people will die, including yourself and your colleagues.
And you too, Dr. Lang.
I choose to die rather than to rot in prison. You have a few moments to consider my proposition.
He won't let you get away.
He has no other choice.
We're coming with you, aren't we?
Of course, I shall need you.
Why don't you give up? If they don't get you here, they'll follow you and get you somewhere else.
Be quiet. Well, have you made up your mind?
You can go on one condition.
What's that?
You release your hostages.
Very well. But if any attempt is made to follow me, I will open the cylinder. And I am not bluffing.
No one will follow you.
Well, it seems you escape after all. Unless your policeman friend is foolish. Come along, Wash.
He's mad as a bloody hatter.
They're letting them escape.
Shut up.
Are you two all right?
Yeah, for the time
You
being.
can't let that scum escape.
I've no intention of doing so. Tiger leader the marksman, tiger leader the marksman. Now listen carefully. 3 men are leaving the warehouse. One is carrying a small black metal cylinder. Shoot to kill. Repeat. Shoot to kill. The man carrying the cylinder must die immediately. He must not be allowed to open it. Repeat. Shoot to kill.
Understood.
Are your men that good?
We'll find out, won't we?
How's Jack?
He's all right. But not so bad. You'll survive. Which is more than those 3 have.
Well, there he is.
Hello, Jack.
Good God, you're a welcome sight.
How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. I'm off home tomorrow.
Those bruises look nasty.
Oh, it's all superficial. Be gone in a couple of weeks. The important thing is, did you bring what I asked for?
I did, but I'm not sure I should let you have it.
I'll give it here.
If that stuff reacts against the drugs you've taken, don't blame me.
I release you from all responsibility.
Oh, how are you going to drink it?
Surreptitiously.
Well, wait until we leave before you start.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, the ubiquitous policeman. Pull up a corner of my counterpane and sit down.
I'm not stopping long. I've just come to deliver a message.
Before you say another word, I want to know what's been going on. Your man spent all day taking a statement from me, and although I pumped him like mad, he wouldn't tell me a thing.
Same with us.
Well, there's not much I can tell you.
Well, what about starting with how you managed to arrive at the warehouse doing a very good impression of the 7th Cavalry?
Well, there you were very lucky. I'd left a man to keep an eye on Miss Marsh.
Why me?
Well, I thought you'd do something silly, like discharging yourself. And when you met up with these 2 and started to make your way towards Potter's Bar, I knew you were making for the special unit. But before my man could head you off, you'd spotted the van.
That was a good thing I did.
Well, I realised that such a determined trio could only have been diverted by something very important. So I told my man to hold back and follow. And as soon as he reported that you were heading for Dockland and remembering your story about being held in a warehouse, I was convinced you must have been following Walsh or his friend. We arrived just in time to see you driving into the warehouse and to witness the attack on Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, but why did you bring so many heavies? I mean, you even had gunmen on the roof.
Well, I didn't particularly want to take any chances. After all, nobody produces bottled Lassa fever for good and honourable reasons.
Are Schiller Chemicals involved in this?
Apparently not. As director of their special unit, Lang was a bit of a law unto himself. Management didn't interfere in his work, and neither were they too particular about how he spent his research money. All they wanted was results, which he seemed to be giving them.
So he used their facilities to produce his own filth?
Yes, that's right.
But why?
We're not 100% certain yet. We haven't had time to go through his papers properly, but we think it was being manufactured for sale to anybody who could afford to buy it.
Well, who would want such a thing?
Terrorist groups. A few canisters of that stuff would give them power way beyond their size and importance.
Was he doing it for political reasons?
Oh, I doubt it. Just for the money.
Like any other arms manufacturer?
Fortunately for us, Roger Wise must have stumbled on what Lang was up to, hence the microdots. But before he could hand it over to anybody, he was rumbled. He was probably being followed by Walsh when he decided to dump the dots on you, hoping, should he escape, to retrieve them the following morning.
Well, then why didn't he ask us to take his card to the police instead of conning us round to his flat?
What would you have done with the card with that sort of message written on it? Complied or just torn it up?
Well...
Yes, exactly. The lure of work with the £20 note had precisely the effect he wanted. And unfortunately they caught up with him before you did.
This is incredible. What a story it's going to make.
I'm afraid not, sir.
What do you mean?
From the news point of view, a D notice has been slapped on the incident.
You can't do that.
Oh, no, sir. But the Defence, Press and Broadcasting Committee can and have done so. And you know what happens if you disobey a D notice. Well, that's what I've come to tell you.
Yeah, I should have guessed there was a reason for the formal manner.
But why?
State security.
Oh, that's a creep's reply.
Yeah, it's a good thing I've taken a liking to you, because considering all things, I've put up with a fair amount of abuse.
Come on, man. Stop standing on your dignity and tell us what all this is about. We know so much already.
Yes, that's right. And that's why you all have to sign the Official Secrets Act as well.
I don't believe it.
Why all the security? The man who made the stuff is dead.
All right. I'll tell you. We can't account for all the canisters that Lane produced. Therefore, we have reason to believe he might have already sold some of them. And now we've got to confirm it.
Blimey.
In fact, I am being transferred to Special Branch to conduct the case. So now you know everything. But any of you breathe a word, and it'll be a very long time before you walk the streets a free person. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, good. Now, if you like, I'll give you a lift back to my office and you can sign that act now.
Oh, can we come in tomorrow?
I think it'd be better if you came in tonight. You can do the same in the morning, sir.
Me?
Yes, sir. The doctor tells me you're to be discharged tomorrow. I'll send someone for you at about 9.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and I'll wait for you two outside, and don't be too long.
That's it. No story, nothing.
Can he make us sign that act?
Probably. Well, I'll ring the paper's lawyer, see what he says.
Oh, that'll be a bit late for us.
God, I feel depressed.
Welcome to the club.
What a shambles. The best story of my life snatched from my grasp just like that.
Why don't you phone it in before he makes you sign the Official Secrets Act?
Can't. There's a D notice on the thing. The editor wouldn't touch it. It's enough to make me want to go back to that political rag I used to work on.
You could do worse.
That's what Linda keeps saying. And she could be right.
PC 31 says we called a dirty one. Maxwell stands alone, painting testimonial pictures. Oh, 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 oh. Rose and Valerie screaming from the gallery says he must go free. The judge does not agree and he tells them so. Oh, oh, oh. But as the words are leaving his lips, a noise comes from behind. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure that he was dead. Yeah. Silver hammer man.
Would you like to give something for the musician? Oh, thank you. Would you like to give something for the musician? Thank you. Would you like to give something for the musician?
In The Gene Factor by Eric Saward, Beau was played by Terry Malloy and Jenny by Rosalind Adams. Jack Home, Sean Barrett, Detective Chief Inspector Moore, Geoffrey Matthews, Burgess, Alexander John, Peters, Alan Devereux, Alec, Bob Doherty, the shop assistant, Lisa Penny, Mrs. Rawlings, Nancy Gower, and Dr. Richard Lang, Roger Hammond. The guitarist was Terry Cartwright, and the play was produced in our Birmingham studios by Roger Pine.